7, 10, 5, 3, 10.
You're off. You're off. You're alive. Oh my god. Okay, I think we're live.
Oh, sorry. You're
Whoa,
on.
whoa, we're on. We're on. We are live. Hello. Good day.
7.
Lewd and Dark Heavy. How you guys doing? Oh, it's 7s, everybody. Here I am in the
Even up,
Clipper.
people.
I love how I'm outside the Clipper in camera mode and wiggling the joystick, and you can see your little hand moving, but not the joystick.
Damn you, Frontier.
In camera mode. So, but I mean, like the fact that like the hand's moving at all is impressive. Actually, the chair doesn't have textures. What's going on? These beautiful Clipper chairs.
They've got to make savings, so they've removed the textures of the chairs to make savings.
But I'm still impressed that it's Fowler. What up? How you doing? I'm still impressed that that's the thing. All right, well, the carrier is departing for Kaluuya in 10 minutes, but that message came in 5 minutes ago, so it's only 5 minutes to jump. So I might as well just jump with the carrier. So yeah, I didn't miss last week, but I think I went late on Sunday. My schedule's been a mess lately, so I apologize for that. And obviously we've got the holidays coming up, not next week, but the week after, which is like, oh my lord, like it's coming up quick.
It's come really quick, man, hasn't it? Everyone's been ignoring it, I think, because everyone's been so skint that everyone's been ignoring it. Suddenly they've gone, oh my god!
Right? And like, oh no! And well, it's like, so I rented a car. I'm heading up north for like a couple days. So it's like I'm gonna drive. It's a 7-hour drive.
Wow.
7 hours into the north,
way.
where we sleep in igloos and the polar bears come at night. But we keep warm by burning a hearth of poutine in the igloo. It's
they like you up there.
Okay, it's not that far north, but
yeah.
But
it's quite like 7 hours. Quite a far away. You know what I mean?
It's definitely like it's in that weird borderland where it's like if you're in Toronto and you say I'm going clubbing, it means you're going to the club, and if you're that far north and you say you're going clubbing, it means something else.
Yeah.
And this is kind of that place in between those two places where no one says they're going clubbing of any type because there's no clubs and there's no seals.
Well, it's just not much. Is that blank area of Canada where there's like between the city and the sea? There's just like not much there. So I think.
Exactly. Yeah. It's rocks and trees and water. That's what you get. That's what you get.
Yeah.
That's everything. Okay.
That's all you need.
What holidays? It's the end of the year festivities. The solar. We're celebrating the mass coronal ejection party this weekend, and I don't know that might affect the stream. Do you hear about this?
There's a big one, wasn't it? Yeah, I saw a thing about it. I didn't.
Big old solar flare. Apparently, this big old solar flare because the sun or whatever you want to call it, soul, the star, you know, it has what, an 11-year cycle between solar minimum and solar maximum, and 2024 will be the peak of the solar maximum phase. So like
that's about my usual phase. So my maximum minimum size I think is about 11 years.
I go through more like 11-day bowel cycles. You know, it's but so like we're just starting to enter the peak of the solar maximum, and this solar flare came, and there's expected to be more solar flares next year. But apparently it knocked out radio, or affected some radio on Thursday when it happened.
Right.
And then today and tomorrow, the Earth is now traveling through the proton stream. So if you're a Northern Light watcher, this is actually quite a good time to try and catch the Aurora Borealis. Or if you are, you know, a prepper, buy those soup cans because the world is ending again. And Campbell's soup needs your money. What up, Dead Star? How you doing? What do you mean, what holidays, Loot? What do you mean, what are the holidays? Hey, whatever holiday you wanted, it's Festivus.
Festivus. Capitalius Festivus.
Capitalius. It's Eliticus.
Eliticus, yeah. Eliticus Maximus.
Holy Eliticus, Raven, give us gifts. And he's giving us gifts. He's giving us arcs. It's like we're just giving away the arcs. You log in every day, you get some arcs, which I've actually missed out on. I'm like, you know what? Like, why would you not log in to get free arcs? That's basically like.
No, I've been terrible.
Yeah, that's like basically like, hey, call this guy. He'll give you some money.
Yeah.
It's like that level of effort, right? Just do it. Just do it. Just log in and get your arcs.
For him, 150 arcs is about 80 pence or 50 cents, isn't it? I think. I don't know. It's not a big amount, but you know, it's
free
something.
money. It's free money.
Probably. Yeah.
It's a free can of soup.
I was being harsh. Yeah, no, yeah. If I can change the seat, you're fine.
You're like, free arcs. That's like 80 cents. I didn't want your pittance, David Braben.
Yes, more.
What do you think I am, a peasant? I am an elite space commander, elite in trading rank. I make billions before you can blink. Well, actually, so this is okay. So this is what I was thinking, because I'm like, excuse me. I had a rough night last night. Okay. You do Easter? Okay, yeah, we'll do it early. It's early Easter. Welcome to early Easter. Whoa, Scarlet Crate. Look what you did, Luke.
No, really?
See, you put too many bunny vibes in there. How do you get a stuff? Aw, now I have to wait 80 seconds because it won't let me see the carrier jump.
Oh yeah. God damn them.
I've not got a Scarlet Crate in a while. Interesting. I think Braben again is watching and heard our bullshit. I'm telling you, Braben's got to have a little button on his desk, right? And he just types in a commander name and hits the red button, and it just disconnects them.
Yeah.
And he sits there on Twitch all day, just watching the streams. And when someone's been bad, he just pops that button.
Yeah. If he doesn't hear the words "Praise Lord Braben," then that's it. He's had
Praise Braben. But yeah, so obviously, like with the holidays coming, I'm like, I don't think I can do next Saturday, so I might have to do a Friday. I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'll post the details in the Discord. Crawl, what's up? R.I.P.
Crawl.
R.I.P. server.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the plan for that is power play. Because I know it's exciting, it's enticing. It's gonna be a power play spectacular. Well, I figured out a way to make it less. Just be bitching about menus for 6 hours. I don't know how long it will take, but as you know, I'm down to only $1 billion in my bank account again. I mean, part of that is just because the last stream I just literally my carrier was negative 600 million.
Really?
I was like, what? I don't know what I did. I went to set up it crashed. I desktop crashed. Whoa. Wow. Okay, I probably tried to log in too soon. My carrier wasn't ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, why is it negative 600 million? I don't know. I went to set up a buy order. I found that out, so I just dumped, $1.5 billion or $2 billion or whatever it was into
someone sold loads or bought, sold loads of stuff at your carrier, and then you have to buy it off the carrier. I think.
Maybe.
I left something open for tritium, and I ended up with owing $1 billion because someone was I made it stupidly well paid, thinking no one will do that, and then someone did. So,
well, I went from $1 billion or maybe a few hundred million to negative 600. I'm like, oh my god, I think I have a ridiculous stupid buy order out or something like that. But it all gets lost in the shuffle of menu management. You know what I mean?
It'll be fine.
It's fine. I just put some money in the bank, and now I'm broke again. I only have $1 billion, and I'm getting worried. But we've been preparing for this. We've been building the Lego blocks of a plan here to get Spatula rich again. Give him his billions back. So I've got about 2.2 billion or something in combat bonds from all this Thargoid massacring, and these Ortheuses have been a huge help. Okay, there we go. We're back in the we're alive. Okay. But yeah, so the Ortheuses have been a huge godsend, but this goes back to the start of the Xeno War. I just haven't cashed them in. And the reason I've been holding off is because this cutter is so sexy looking. It just looks like you're flying under a nice little Concorde. But yeah, so if you level up in power play with Arista Living Geek Duval, it doubles your combat bonds at grade 5. So that will turn that 2.2 billion into 4.4 billion. Just double your money.
That should be good,
right? Let's see here. What am I actually at? Oh, 2.25. There you go. So that's that's basically almost half a 5 billion. No.
Yeah.
It's about 5. Almost. Yeah, it's about 5 billion. I was gonna say half of half of a 10 billion. And I'm like, wait, that's not that's not a thing that people do.
That's just.
Valor, thank you, sir. Your workstation appears susceptible to corona mass ejection. There's a few bucks for extra radiation shielding. Well, thank you, sir. I might need. I was actually thinking about this, and I'm like, what if that solar flare comes? I was like, I thought like this plot that I'm like, this could be an interesting sci-fi concept. Like, what if this might also be scary if some of you are afraid of the sun, which God knows I am. But like, what if like a corona mass injection, a CME, like came out and like hit Earth and just like the half of the planet that was like facing the sun just immediately got hit with a high dose of radiation, and like within like a couple years, let's say, like everyone was dead on one side of the planet, as like a sci-fi concept, right? And it's like, how does the other half of the planet deal with that?
Yeah, how you gonna do that?
It's very dark, but it's a cool concept. I'm like,
that'd be cool, man.
What if like just like a geographical half of the planet just died, or like was wiped out by the sun? You could write a book about that.
You could be really quite cool, actually, yeah. You could write a TV show as well.
And then I was like, oh god, and then I was like, and then I was actually considering. I'm like, well, where could I buy some lead, and maybe I'll just like put some lead on my sheets. I'll just get some nice lead blankets, and just not worry, never worry about the sun ever again.
Yeah.
What was that? Who messaged me? Hey, oh yeah, we need a squad bunch.
Squad bunch. I thought I'd accepted it, but it disappeared.
Hold on, I'll send them out. I'm not. Okay,
oh yeah, here's one. There's one. Oh, from both of you
got
now.
you and Dead Star. Who else is online?
I'll take.
It's a pretty
probably
big day.
On. That's why I reckon the servers are crashing, because they're on minimum. Right,
it's the sun, man. I'm telling you, it's the sun.
The sun.
Oh, and Dead Star's like, wow, Merry Christmas, Pat. I know it doesn't work like that, Luke, but it's a sci-fi plot. You can play with the parameters. Yeah. You could say there was okay, so as the sun hit, there was also like a lead asteroid that shielded half the planet. I don't know, but I just like the idea. I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who. Okay, I went back to like the very first season of the Christopher Eccleston. And right now, I think I'm one episode away from David Tennant's last, at least first.
Yeah, we watched that with the puppet master guy. It was called. That was quite fun.
Yeah,
the plastic molds thing. That was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. You're talking about like the new stuff that just came out.
No, we watched a bit of the Christopher Eccleston as well. When all the shop dolls started to come to life. Sort of
the mannequins.
Mannequins. Yeah. The living plastic.
That's the very first episode.
Yeah. When she doesn't realize her boyfriend turns to plastic. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's classic Doctor Who.
Oh yeah. The Christopher Eccleston was great. The David Tennant stuff, like the writing was definitely at peak for that series. Yeah. And it's like I'm kind of like about to get into the Matt Smith era, where I'm like, like there's still a lot of good writing there, and I still kind of liked him. And then after that, I've got Christopher Eccleston. And that was these what was his name? Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I liked him as that character. I just it didn't like the writing didn't maintain through that entire run, but there are still some really good episodes. And then I kind of fell off in the Jodie Whittaker era, because the writing just tanked. It just became really
I watched a bit of that. Yeah. So I was quite interested in something, but it's like
I want to know if there's like a couple episodes I can watch in that era that are like the good ones to cherry pick, but I probably won't go all the way through. Oh god. Oh god. Scared me. Oh, nice Python kid, eh?
Not bad.
Looking fly. Oh, ow. Okay, that just hurts you, not me. That's wonderful.
Yeah. You're plugged in.
Landing gear.
Pad loitering.
And here we got Death Star. Is that an ASP scout? No, it's an explorer, is it? Turn around, Death Star. Let me see your back end. That's the only way I can tell them apart. Let's see. Oh, it's an explorer. It's got the 2 engines. The ASP scout just has the 1 engine, and it looks so weird.
Yeah. Can't do that, Scout.
I
And
mean,
that's
I
good
like
shit.
it. I like the Ask Scout. Don't get me wrong. It's got a soft spot in my heart.
That's,
Watch out for the naysales.
whoop.
Okay, so we have to go to Angel Station. Oh yeah, so I should explain what the hell is going on. They're explaining
yeah,
this. So if you
why
log
are we
in,
here?
you're gonna get 14 of these messages talking about carrier upkeep that are gonna break your heart, and then you're gonna get this one from a Harold Harksing, and he says, "Help needed at Angel Station. Commander, I need your help. The name is Harold Harksing. I am a man of technology. My mind is a cacophony of gadgets, gizmos, and gimmicks." Like, okay, who's writing this shit? You wouldn't believe the wondrous creations that litter my workshop. I'd be delighted to give you a tour one day, but I've been told the area is a quote-unquote hazardous environment by the local security team. No technological revolution comes without risk, I say. So, he hasn't cleaned his lab. It's like, I can't have guests over, there's too many pizza boxes around. Still, this does bring me to my dilemma. The databank of recipients for my yearly festive giveaway has been corrupted. Oh, Harold Harksing. I attempted to recontextualize the granular paradigms through the proactive network vortals. Vortals? Buried.
Vortals.
What the fuck is a vortal? Is that a real thing?
I don't know.
Network portals? Okay, does anyone know computers out there? What's a vortal? Or is that a sci-fi word? Is that just like reverse the polarity of the vortal flow?
It's a vector-based portal. I don't know what a portal is.
Okay, Ray says it's bio-waste.
Is that right?
The proactive network of vortals buried within the proprietary operating system's holistic functionality. Somewhat foolishly, I now admit, my handwritten letters containing names, locations have been scrambled. Would you consider decoding these messages and delivering my packages? I'm willing to provide a veritable bounty of goodies if you can so choose to do so. You can find me at Angel Station in Calhuacan. I await your arrival with fervent anticipation. So I wonder, like,
yeah.
Like, if we go there, is it just going to be a beacon, or do we have to actually get out and meet someone on the concourse, which would be awesome, but probably not.
Yeah. Probably a mission. Yeah, I don't know. Probably land and there'll be.
I don't know.
We'll get a message, will we? I don't know.
But let's just think about what the guy's like. Basically, okay, I have a bunch of handwritten notes and data, and it's
Portal is Dutch for carrots,
and it's been scrambled, and you know it's going to be a.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really? Is it Wartle?
Nice.
Wartle. But it's like, you know that it's going to be like anagrams, right? It's just going to be like the letters are scrambled. Yeah. But look, okay, like for anyone who knows anything about computers, like. You know, if a file gets corrupted, it doesn't just like jumble the letters.
I know, yeah, totally.
It doesn't just jump. Like when your Word document gets corrupted, it's not like you open it up and you see wingdings. You know, like it's just not how things work. It's an obvious plant. It's an obvious plant. This is a publicity stunt for the Galactic Trade Union to boost Christmas sales. Maybe I call me cynical. But
okay, cynical.
But I know the truth. Just don't call me late for dinner. How do handwritten notes get scrambled? Because they cut them up with a piece of paper and glued them back together like a ransom letter. That's how I'm envisioning this.
That's how those data deliveries are all on paper. So that's why Elite's so slow. Because every data delivery is just like reams.
Right? Reams of paper. Reams of paper. I love it.
Reams and reams.
I like that. Yeah, there's a word for that.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Like, give me that stack of paper. Oh, you mean this ream?
I know, yeah, it's pretty, I know. It'll be some bizarre imperial number, won't it?
It's just like, we got a word for everything.
4,075 pages. Dark one, Dark, what is a ream? How many pages? Is it a weight or is it pages? You must know these things, Dark. Steady.
It depends on the thickness of the paper.
Yeah, maybe it's weight then, a ream. The word ream has changed its meaning. Yes.
Yeah. Means one clump of paper. It's a handful.
Just a clump. Clump sounds less exciting.
A ream is 500.
A ream is 500. Is it 500 pieces? I don't know that. That's quite decimal, isn't it? Really. Must be a new one.
What about a ream of toilet?
If it was imperial.
Paper? Oh shit! I'm doing a loop and chain.
Yeah, I've done one of those. That's the best way to do it.
We got words for everything. Everything equals alles. What? Ale.
Dutch. Alles.
Oh,
everything's alles.
Alles.
Dutch have got words for everything. They're
It's
crazy.
just like alls. Everything is alls. Alls of the things.
Alls of the things.
Alls of the things. A photocopier jockey. So I used to sell paper. One of my first jobs is selling box of paper. 8.5 by 11-inch letter size paper.
Wow. Did you have to sell it with like, make it sexy or not?
Oh yeah. This is 100% pure recycled goodness.
Yeah.
We're gonna put Mother Earth on your dinner plate. It's like, oh wait, you're oh, this is an office. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought this was a nest of termites. But you can use it in your printers.
That's amazing.
It's versatile. It is multi-use paper. You don't have to eat it. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I forgot how fast my little clipper is. Ooh.
Yeah, man, they're really fast.
Feeling good. I'm feeling good and fast. And I got a fuel scoop. I got cargo space. Like, it's a nice little. And my lovely. This is actually where I have my prismatic shield there. What do I have on here? Seeker missiles, and I have my pulse lasers that have the scramble spectrum.
I've got a new message as I've docked from Harold Harksing.
Ooh, okay. So he just reaches out to you on your ship. You don't have to get out and talk to him.
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah, I hate him.
Dirty Horizons players can still participate.
Yeah. We could always go and try and find him, couldn't we?
Oh, no, wait, I guess the Horizons players are in, like, the mirror universe, right? Like, those people who didn't upgrade to Odyssey, they're locked in, like, the non-live server or whatever? Do you think, Do you think, like, they're getting a Christmas thing?
No.
Yeah.
They get nothing, I think. They're living in 2022 forever. Yeah.
The backup universe.
They're stuck on a backup drive and the cloud.
It's kind of what it is, eh? All right, so I got one here. A merry message mix-up. So welcome to Angel Station, Commander. Can't even use my name. I am delighted. Actually, Commander is my first name. Am I delighted you are here? Hopefully to help distribute my inspired inventions across the bubble, where delighted recipients will no doubt declare this holiday season to be the greatest ever. Your instructions are to collect festive gifts from the Angel Station commodity market. Okay, that's simple enough. I have marked the containers to ensure that you receive the correct gifts.
Wow.
Because, it's just like, can I have some boxes of festive gifts? Like, what's it? Are they all the same? Is it all like, like scented candles that just go to everyone? Or is it like each one is different? Like a Jack in the Box in one? And
like it's a loot box style thing.
Maybe they have skins in them. Or they're just filled with arcs, just like the cheap ass uncle who's just like, here's some cash, kid, buy what you want.
Yeah. I don't even know you.
That honestly, no, but that to me, it's like, okay, no, like if they replaced, if I opened up every box and there was just like, as a kid, there was like $20 in this box and $50 in this box, and I walked away from Christmas, $250 versus like, a bunch of Lego sets.
Random shit.
I'd be chuffed. That would be a wonderful Christmas. Like just give me the cash and then I can go out and buy what I want. Right? I have become that dirty uncle where it's just like I'll get my nephew some like cheap whatever gift and then just like stuff cash in it. Because it's like, I know that's what I would have wanted.
That's good though. I think, like you say, they can choose what they want.
Yeah. But that's what people say, like, oh, don't give cash, it's impersonal. It's like, no, that's like giving the lifeblood of our economy. Okay. It's like don't drink water. That's cliche. Like, fuck you. Like, I'm drinking water. Okay.
It's just energy. They can buy what they want.
Exactly.
Oh.
So I bestow upon you the energy of creation. Anyway,
we've got to scan a beacon.
What?
Have we?
Well, let me finish reading. So I have, we got lost on a tirade of giving out cash as gifts. Should you lose them or trade them at locations other than those named in the encrypted message, you'll need to return here to collect a replacement. Okay, so don't fuck it up. Scan the beacon outside Angel Station if you haven't already to collect the scrambled messages. Once your clever little brain has figured out how to decipher them, it's anagrams probably, or Morse code, or simple substitution cipher. Visit each named location to sell a festive gift to the commodity market. The cargo cruise will ensure the correct package reaches the intended recipient. This is all just a big old fetch quest. It's like he's delivering bombs. He's delivering bombs. That's what he's doing. He's a terrorist.
Yeah.
If you want to roleplay that way, like, you feel free. So each message is signed with my name. Perhaps this offers a starting point for decoding the text. Okay, so he's the key for the cipher.
As he signed it, okay, so his signature is the. What's his actual name? His name is
Harold Harksing.
Harold Harksing.
So hold on.
Replacement.
I need a pen and a piece of paper because we're getting into some old school code busting. Hold on, where's paper?
This is how we won the war. We broke the Nazi code.
In the crosswords or some shit, didn't they? They put the fucking like in like a newspaper puzzle, and then some like random couple like cracked the code.
Yeah.
And they're like,
we
need you to work on the enigma. The enigma mission.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm writing it down. Harold Harksing. Because this is interesting, because like Harold is normally spelled differently than
yeah, like the Herald Angels.
Harold
Harksing.
It's such a fucking Christmassy name. Okay. Oh shit! I didn't mean to launch. I needed to buy the festive gifts. Okay, now I have to go out and redock. Wonderful.
Right. So
sometimes you just have to hit the button because it's there, right?
See, when I go to the festive gifts, there's 12. If I buy those, will you not? They'll just be each. We've only get 12 each, won't we? It's not
well, the 12 gift stickers, and there you go.
It's not a rare. You want me to get them for 15 minutes. So. Should be fine.
I bet it is. Because okay, like I have festive gifts. I'm kind of curious because I have festive gifts still on my carrier. I know Dark Heavy has them as well from the previous years, right? And I'm kind of curious if you just use that commodity, would it actually let you like deliver those random like old, like, can I re-gift last year's festive gifts?
The little Timmy's things that you didn't deliver to him, you're still weeping from last year,
right? the gifts that never got delivered. Well, because I remember like after I completed it, you could still buy, like, I think this commodity is permanently available here. Like, I think pretty much if you come back outside of Christmas, you can still get festive gifts here. Because why would you take it away? It's like it's like
gifts, aren't they?
Well, I think it's like those people that leave the Christmas lights up all year long until because it's like the middle of July. They're like, why take it down now? It'll be Christmas soon. It's like we just sell festive gifts because there's going to be a Festivus somewhere in the galaxy. There's going to be so many different cultures, and you still have some from Carrier last year. Should we give last year's gifts? Timmy got his ancient game console. Yeah, Timmy's like, I wanted a PlayStation 5. It's a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, no.
Okay, commodities market. Where do we buy festive gifts? Okay, so also only 12 of them.
Festive gifts. 12? Cool.
I'll buy all 12.
We'll go out and scan a beacon somewhere outside the station, apparently.
Okay, so is there a beacon? Listening post. Yep, right on the contact
Listening
menu.
post.
Where is it?
Listening post.
It's like, I think, behind the station.
What is that? Oh yeah, listening post.
Oops. Okay, sidle on out here.
Oh yeah.
It's on the other side of the... Oh, okay, hold on.
15 kilometers was a long way away. I'll never get there. It's a long walk.
I'm in a fast ship.
Yeah.
I got long legs. I love the little cities that exist on the underside of Coriolis.
I love the Coriolis. They're amazing.
Like, it's just such a cool design.
If we could just go in those levels, do you know what I mean?
I know, right? Just walk around in them.
Just walk around and do jobs. And deliver stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess they just, like, spammed us with all of the letters at once. I just got 6 letters for that one listening post.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, totally.
All right, so
1 to 6.
Oh no! The whole damn message is like this.
Oh, okay. Up.
Oh
my god.
Oh my god, Frontier! How much time do you think I have? Because what do you have to do? Because obviously, like, you want to enter this text into probably a cipher decoder because I'm not gonna do this one by one.
Right, so
Oh
we need to find a bit.
God!
No, Benji.
I mean, okay. Here's what's easy, right? Is like it's a simple substitution cipher. Obviously, every time he signs off, you can see his name is different at the bottom. So like, Ibs Shajan would be Harold Harksing. So therefore, you know that H is I, and therefore you can translate everything. But oh my God. I was thinking like, oh yeah, it'll probably be like just a system name or something like that. But no, it's like a whole damn letter.
Whole lot.
Like this is gonna take a lot of work.
Right, paper.
Well, no, I'm gonna have to open up a new tab, go on Reddit, just look up the answers in the forums. But that's so many clicks, man. Because I'm not into translating this. This is ridiculous. I mean, okay, let me put it this way. I already told you how to do it, right? You might make a little map. I equals H, B equals A, R equals S, and then you go through and you could probably just use that simple substitution to get 90% of the message and then figure out what it's supposed to do. That's how you do it. I know how to do it. I just don't want to spend my damn time doing it. Let's see here. Come on, spoilers. Ooh, I got spoilers. Oh no, those are festive Twitch drops. Yeah, I think there's no Frontier stream for holidays.
No, it's not. They cancelled it. I think because they're having so many cuts of jobs, redundancies.
Look at like one damn person. Well, Sally's long gone now. Sally's off to a
gone. Yeah,
new
no. Yeah, sad. Lovely lady.
Well, yeah. I guess it's just like Arthur, and he's probably busy as shit. But it does make you think to yourself, well, it would be nice to.
There are no numbers in this bit of stuff. I thought there'd be like a
well, let me put it this way.
At least we could find the bit near the numbers. Oh, so, there's a capital letter with Tubstigic Poff Expert. Maybe I'll do that one, shall I? T is an S.
The what?
A U is a. There's one thing that says Tubstigic Poff. There's a capital letter in the middle of this one of the sentences. There's a few.
What? Tubs Tibet?
See halfway down.
Okay, maybe we can do one. We'll do one, and then Oh, maybe you're looking at. Where do you see the tubs? Which letter is it?
About 1, 2, 3, 4 lines down at the end of it.
In the first one,
the first one, yeah. 1 to 6. The fourth line down, there's a thing that says the Tubstigic Poff. I don't know if that's like
okay, I see. Tubs Poff Zibit up.
Yeah, because it's got a capital. That's why I wondered why it's got a capital there.
Well, okay. So let's just I equals H, B equals A, S equals R,
E equals S,
equals M is L, and E is D, and then we already have I. We're gonna have B. S.
It's just shifting along because A equals B and D equals E. A, B. So it's just.
Is that another L or an I? I can't tell.
It just moved. I think it's moved on 2 letters, isn't it? I think because if A equals 1 letter, D equals E. Oh no, H equals I.
T is S.
So it just moves on 1 letter. It just moves on 1 letter. That's the code. This one.
Oh so, yeah. The relationship is everything just moves 1 letter.
RST U.
So then
UV.
So then
C.
Tubs. What? Let's try to get Tubstick. So Tubstick would be
UVC
STA. What comes before S? LMNOPQR R stars. And then what's I? That would be before I. A B C D E H. Starship. So that's Starship. Poff. What is Poff? Poff would be
P is
Q. P element O P O P. And then what's F?
Under attack.
E O P.
Who's attacking me?
Wait, what?
Why am I being attacked? I'm being attacked by someone. It's right, I'll be fine.
Oh, it's a power play. It's a power play.
Is it? Oh my god.
Lavingi Duval.
The Shield of Justice is after me.
Because did you abandon the faction?
I didn't think I did, but obviously I must be a bad person.
Apparently they consider you an enemy. But
Yeah,
it's like it's one of those things where like just go near the station and see if the station will actually like.
Oh yeah, might
The
defend
no
me.
fire zone. Unless the station agrees with them.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
We're
there.
definitely in the no fire zone.
Yeah.
Are they getting a pass?
They're
Hey, you
shooting
stop shooting to go zone. They're not shooting me because I'm with the faction. I'll try. Oh, I did get a reckless flying fine.
I haven't got any. I'm not in power plan. I haven't got any like they called fines against me.
Well, but okay. So if you defect, I think they send assassins after you, but only for a few days.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait. Isn't the message in the log now if you use ED Discovery? I mean, technically yes.
I don't use e-discovery. She's still shooting me. Why aren't they shooting him?
But what is this Starship OPE? That didn't make any sense. OP. What's an OP?
O-P-E. Oh, I must rest the word though. X.
W X
R-S-T-U-V-W-X-W.
Was. So Starship OP was.
This is classic comedy.
Was
O
L-M-N-O
N.
N-O
N.
No was
N
no
was no.
Starship OP was no
No D.
D
O.
D-O
What's
U
for
V W X T-U-V U U
Doubt. Is it gonna...
and then what's before C?
Yeah, B and T.
B
Doubt.
and T. Doubt.
Starship was
Starship...
no doubt. Something.
What is Starship OPE? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, yeah.
Wait, is that actually a POF or is that like... No, I guess it is, yeah.
That's not a bit there. So the other one is at something if Gizbibot. That's the second end of the first sentence.
Okay, I'm going.
Or second sentence. Yeah. A as a G is a
Forums.frontier. Let's see here. They have been police attacking for no reason. It's a bug. I mean, is it? Or is it maybe like part of the secret story that they don't want to tell you about? Because then
bugs are content nowadays. It's good.
That's
all we've got left.
That's it.
Okay, where'd you go?
This, like, I'm on the forums.
What I did was on the Burpits video, someone about the third comment was all the list of everything.
Because I do want to know what the messages say, but
yeah.
I just don't want to do all this work.
No, it's like school. This is. If I can actually write the alphabet out, I can actually think about things a bit easier. But I'm not. I'm sort of rebelling against doing that.
Like I have the systems here, and there's apparently also names. Like I guess each one is going to a different person. But I want to station deposit. Okay. Like I have all the answers here, but it's like I want the context.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I may have found it. Okay. Nice. Okay, I found it. Some guy put it in paste bin or something here. All right. So, by the way, hello, Alex.
Yeah.
Alex Venus. Good day to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So message number 1. Okay, so I'm just gonna read the damn messages. Like,
is your brain just like doing the translation just live? That's what it is.
Absolutely.
You're not
so yeah, it's up job. Oh, sorry, I've got it backwards.
You put the Babel fish in our ear.
I was reading the translated and translating it back into its native cipher. So the first one is to Jasmina Halsey. It's an interesting character in Elite Dangerous, who was potentially captured by aliens and lived to tell the tale. My admiration of your career knows no limits. As former president of the Federation, it is safe to say you are one of the most remarkable individuals of your generation. Even though your temporary misplacement aboard Starship One. Starship One.
Wow, that's what it was.
Oh, because the P comes after. Oh, we should have gone backwards. So even though your temporary misplacement above. Stop being shot.
Starship One was.
Okay, so your temporary misplacement above Starship One was no doubt disorienting. You have returned to service as a federal ambassador for peace and goodwill. I offer you a token of the same goodwill with the utmost humility. May it brighten up your office at Block Station. So that's where you have to go.
Block Station where though?
I'm sure if you go into the Gal map and just search for that. B-L-O-C-H.
Block Station is in German.
In Ethgrees. But hold on, there's actually like a suggested order because apparently these are all over the place. I'll just read the messages and then I'll just go to the damn thing where it's the community tells you what to do. Excuse me. Because it's like it's like we got lives here, and there's always going to be someone smarter than you that gets in.
Quite a few jumps away, man. This is 183 for me.
Yeah. But I think there's an optimal route. 183 jumps.
183 light years.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh.
It's like it's 8 jumps in this Python, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you fly in there? 183 jumps. You fly in like a reverse anaconda.
I always fly like economic because I want to save the fuel for the future. I'm ecological.
Oh, there was a good Doctor Who episode where I love it, where they the starship has been like scooping fuel off a sun, and then it starts falling in because the systems go out, and and then people start getting possessed and like by like some sort of light entity, and then it turns out that like there's a life form in the star that like lives in the hydrogen, and when they fuel scooped it, they scooped up the creature.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, that would be the freakiest shit in Elite. Imagine if you're out there in the block, and then you just like scoop a certain star, and then like you start hearing whispers.
Yeah, man, it'd be great.
Oh my lord, that would be cool. Okay, sorry.
No one noticed because they got space madness. They'll be like,
there'll be like one stream where we attempt to just like not talk about all the cool things that don't exist in Elite Dangerous that we wish would be.
Yeah.
It happens every time where I'm like, it'd be cool. And,
yeah.
And then you're
Elite
like,
Dangerous 2, fine.
I mean, it'd be cool. A Scarlet Crate. Yeah. Okay. All right. So message 2 says, hold on. I'll go in camera mode. See my pretty old little face there. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. There you go. Okay. So number 2 is to Hector Mordanticus Duval. Okay, so is that like the Emperor?
Don't know who.
Who's Hector Duval?
Must be her husband, is it?
Is it Pablo Duval?
Vignes.
Well, it's like okay. So she's the Emperor right now.
Right, yeah.
Or the Empress. I don't know who Hector is, but okay. You are a child of considerable significance with potential future on the Imperial throne. Okay, so obviously it's like future Emperor. Take advantage of these early years on Dyson City, enjoying every moment of a carefree youth while you can. In this spirit, I hope my little gift will provide hours of joy.
So Dyson City.
It's a dirty magazine. Yeah. But yeah, okay, so this I guess is like future Emperor, the suitor for the Imperial throne, the next, what are they called? The Grand Senator of Rome. No, I guess the Emperor. Yeah. Okay, so that one goes to Dyson City. And then the next one goes to Saskia Landau. Where do I know that name from?
Yeah.
Saskia Landau. Well, the message says, the agent who found a missing emperor. I consider your gift. I considered your gift for quite. I considered your gift for quite. In the end,
for quite some time. Oh, no.
I guess that they got cut off. In the end, what better way to honor your greatest success than a beautiful memory sitting on your Enoch Port desk? The perfect conversation piece. I think you'll agree. The agent who found the missing emperor. So this is like the person who recovered.
Oh yeah. From Starship One.
No. That was just.
Oh, when she was cloned, or not?
That was just.
Who got cloned?
That was.
Sorry.
Wasn't that Lavingi Duval? No. That was the blue-haired waifu.
Was it?
And she was. Well, okay. Was she really cloned? Well, she was like taken hostage or something.
Yeah.
But then, okay. Well, no, I think I might be confusing this with a Zarek Newell community event where Zarek Newell kidnapped the blue-haired waifu, and then I think the community just tried to, because he tried to write himself into the lore, and the protectors of the lore in the community were like, no, that was a clone. If anything, you can have your shit, but it was a clone.
Oh right.
I don't know. I could be going crazy, but Saskia Landau, I remember that name. Okay, so the next one is to Olaf Redcourt. I hope you'll forgive the intrusion, given your preference for solitude in recent years. But as a huge fan of the Corsair King series, I couldn't resist creating a small representation of my loyal support. No doubt your next book will be a marvel, sir. Fans across the galaxy have faith that you've made Van der Hulst's progress.
Van der Hulst's progress.
I'm guessing maybe Van der Holt is the place where we have to go.
Yeah.
So I guess this Olaf Redcourt dude is a writer of the Corsair King series. I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
He's the Clive Clussler of this universe. Okay, next one says to Elijah Beck. I don't know that name. It's one thing to reveal the wrongdoing of a megalomaniac, as you once did. Okay. It's another to dedicate your career to complete the important work that person abandoned. Your department at George Lucas is doing great things. So George Lucas and Leasty. Words are far more important than weapons, much more appropriate for the holiday games as well. So Elijah Beck has gotten Scrabble or something. What is that, though? The wrongdoing of a megalomaniac, as you once did. It's another to dedicate your career to completing the important work that someone's abandoned.
Who was the crazy guy who's trying to go for president? The megalomaniac sort of gambling rich guy. What's he called?
So apparently Ambassador Elijah Beck is an Alliance politician from Leasty who served as a counselor in the Alliance Assembly for over 4 decades before resigning to take charge of the Office of Diplomatic Relations. He's got a whole Wikipedia article on him. Okay, so it made 3305, which was, what year is it? That was 4 years ago. It's 3309. Is next year going to be 3310?
Yeah, man.
We're out of the 330s? Oh my god, I'm old!
Yeah, man.
Is this what happened
crazy.
to people when they're in the fucking, like, the 1800s and they ticked over to, like, the 1900s?
Whoa.
Or, like, the people in, like, it's 1909. Potty, like, it's 1909. Yeah. 1910, that's a different ring. Yeah, maybe George Lucas is the megalomaniac. Well, no, so apparently this... Okay, so this is in his history. In May 3305, Beck accused President Kincaid, the Alliance President Gibson Kincaid, apparently. Who the fuck knows who that is? I thought it was Edmund Mahone. Accused President Kincaid of receiving illegal campaign funding from the Bank of Zayonce, which is a big, seedy old bank. Spurring the Alliance Assembly to open a formal inquiry into the allegations. So this is probably like political drama from, 2014, in the Galnets. Okay, am I back live? Because my playback is gone.
It's been buffering for ages. You're still buffering for me. I'll try and reload. I've got an advert now. Great. 2 minutes. Here we go. 2, 1. Skip. Yeah, you're back. You're back. For me. You're alive.
Okay, let me just pop out the chat. I know, it's North Korea got your money, Valor. I don't know how it happened.
You're there. You're all there, I think.
Okay, let me just try refreshing that.
Yeah, you're there.
Spamming my own chat. It's not coming up on the screen. Why is that not working? Unable to.
I think you're fine. I think you're there, aren't you? I can hear me.
Successfully connected. Successfully connected. Hold on. Why is this no worky? Pop out. Oh, I got team invitation. Okay, that's a good sign. The solar flare was defeated.
The screen's working good though.
I can't get the chat coming up on the thing though. It just says this weird chat disconnected thing. Why does it keep... What?
What?
What? What?
What's...
What?
What's...
What?
I don't know who you are.
Apparently no one... I guess it's like, as I was explaining the backstory of Elijah Beck, the Galaxy did not want me to talk about him. Raven was like, shut him down!
Silence.
Hit that big red button, right? Okay. The chat might not be popping up on screen, unfortunately, which I apologize for. Okay. So
what's the nearest one? Should we read that one and then go there, and then we can read them in all.
Well, there's only like one more left after this, so it's like, yeah. So it's like after Elijah Beck, then it goes. I know it's so boring. It's to Brianna Blanco, the intrepid investigator, Cricks City's journalist for justice. So okay, like I'm trying to figure out like what are the like he's just like looking up a list of like characters that have been in Galnet at some point. Like there doesn't seem to be any like overall plot. I was kind of hoping that maybe there'd be like, and then the last gift is like, and to you salvation.
Yeah.
I got you a nice little electric toothpick for your computer playing. Okay, so okay, the fastest route. Okay, so someone has the routes. So I'm just gonna we're just gonna go deliver the damn gifts. Yeah, give him a flash drive. Okay, so the first one's in Pareza, which is how'd
you spell that? Pareza.
Paresa. Pareza, and it's in Dyson City. We gotta go to. So that's gonna be 4 jumps for me, but probably run out of.
Oh man, to keep doing that.
Let me just charge my FSD here. You guys first talk about politics in 2014, and it's suddenly the galactic overlord pulled the plug. That's it. They don't want you talking about the real history.
P-A-R-E. What was it?
Paresa. P-A-R-E-S-A.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
And then after that we go to Agartha, and then Caspaturia, because that's whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna end up in Leasty at the end, which is good. Like the good old Leasty. The old worlds were really my stomping ground. When I first started getting into this game, so it's like every time I go back to the old worlds, it does feel like
read quite at Leasty.
It's like a homey. It's a homey kind of area. It's like a place that you used to live in, and you kind of go back to the neighborhood, and you're like, oh my, this has been gentrified.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they never used to have tacos on George Lucas. The smell is different. Ever since they closed down the old paper pulp mill.
Been the same.
It used to be a nice stench in the air that identified the neighborhoods, but no. The times they are changing. All these hipsters moving in, shutting down our paper mills, opening up taco stands.
Damn them all.
At least he smells different. Let me just make sure that my gifts did not accidentally warp into some other space here. I still have my festive gifts. Good. Yeah. So obviously, you could buy 12 gifts, but there are 6 locations. So my thought is,
save some.
If we come across another commander, to do some reverse piracy.
I'm sure we'll come across some commanders tonight.
If we come across a commander, I'm going to interdict them and force feed them a festive gift.
Yeah, force feed them.
Yes.
That's quite festive.
As in I've got a gift for you. Yeah, if you do not shut off your engines, halt, and receive this gift.
Yeah. Well, there'll be trouble.
Well, it's like knowing me, the first person I interdict will be like a ganker anyway, and they'll just blow me out of the sky in 2 seconds flat with all their super duper engineering, right?
Death or cake.
But the cake is death.
Yeah.
Death by cake. Okay, I'm jumping into Parisia. I hope your jump range is okay on that Python. What's your jump range?
Only 36, so I only got 3 jumps to go. I don't know why it's so bad. It's usually quite good.
You load it up with some heavy old.
Yeah, it's my mission running ship. I don't know if I took off the booster. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Oh,
I thought it would be hauling more than 12. I thought it would be hauling loads. I could have brought my speedy ship, but I didn't know.
This Clipper is it's got a good jump range. The craziness, you are 69.
69. Wow. Nice.
But the crazy part is like it takes up like half the fuel for any old jump.
Right? Yeah,
It's kind of crazy. Okay, where do we have to go here? Dyson City.
Dyson City.
At Parisa 3. Lovely planet. Only been a few times. Got my butt bit by a kangaroo on there, but
yeah, it was fine.
Your jump range is 69. Damn. Okay, that's good in an ASP. In an ASP Explorer, that's fantastic.
It is amazing, yeah.
That's like Anaconda levels of ridiculousness.
Yeah.
I'm like, cause yeah, I've never had the Jumpaconda, but you can get that thing up to like 70, 80.
Yeah,
like
you can't you?
Things. And then they use Jumponium. I'm like, technically, I could get to Sagittarius and back in probably just a day or two. That's what they all say on their when
yeah.
that's
yeah,
like
I can be easy.
Oh, hold on, there's another commander here. Commander 7491.
Sounds a friendly name.
Hold on. Let's try to deliver one gift before we get all Pirate City. I am in a clipper and a wing, so I'm sure he's probably like pooping himself.
Yeah.
Although really, who pirates in a clipper?
I know, yeah, that's the old days. That was having used to fly clippers.
I'm like, if I got pirated by a pilot in a clipper, I'd be like, take it all. You have my entire stock shot.
I remember when Harry Potter flew a clipper for ages, didn't they? Because they were you could get loads of SCBs on them. You could put the shield cell banks.
What is this? Outdoor world with a human breathable atmosphere and indigenous life. This atmosphere is far from chemical equilibrium as a result.
Wow.
What? As a result of the fact that it's like a breathable world? It also apparently this is a terraformed world.
Nice.
I think they, for terraforming, it's like you'd think they put a little more effort into it. Oh wait, I blew past the station. Put more, I think that they should make a nice, I don't like the continents being all scraggly. I think if you're going to terraform a world, go to the lengths of shaping it. Get some branding on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like design the continents better. Let's get a nice big swoop and a nice, maybe a spiral continent. That could be cool.
That'd be great, wouldn't it? At least you know who you are and the way you are.
It'd be cool, a planet designing game.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Terraformer.
I would just be like a terraforming strategy game, like cities, skylines, but you're terraforming a planet. I would gobble that up.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Oh, I'm in a Braveman tunnel.
That's the thing, if you could make a game like Elite again, but you could build in those sub games that actually fed into the data, so you could have loads of little games where you could terraform or you could build cities or whatever, and then they would appear in a game. That would be amazing.
Well, for me, it's like, okay, if they were to remake Elite and rethink the BGS, I would, they were like, okay, Spatula, you can give the development team one rule.
Yeah.
Right? Or like one principle that they have to design from the core up. And for me, it would be that like, okay, like the way that stations get created, like, because you kind of remember like when they were building new. Hold on, there's a Diamondback waiting in the toast rack. Oh, they
could be NPC.
They're spies. They're there to tempt you. They try to goad you into a false sense of security.
Them. So when they hit them, and then they're allowed to kill you or not, I'm sure.
Yes. But yeah, so what I would do is like, okay.
So, because NPCs, they do get trapped. Sorry.
But like, you remember like they have like CGs where like a station's being built, deliver all the supplies. Like, I think that would be the layer on the BGS that doesn't currently exist, is like stations can slowly form into existence, but also be destroyed.
Yeah, make it more dynamic.
And even fucking like planets can be destroyed. And like I want to see like like if enough players get together and keep Seoul in a war for like however long, a planet cracking Death Star will show up there, and like the community has like 3 weeks to like either fight against the Death Machine or fight against the Earth forces, and then Earth could get blown the fuck up. And once it's blown up, it's blown up. And then like
planets.
And then we have to live with that story of like, were you there when they blew up the Earth? It's like, yeah. Like, which side did you fight for? I blew it up. It's like, you bastard, right? Like, but like that level of permanency to like shape the galaxy, right? Like, because right now it's kind of like you can change factions, right? And it's always in flux, right? There's never like hold on, what's this?
Isn't there like 17,000 systems in the bubble, and there's like 200,000 stations or something, or something mental like that? So it's like we could lose quite a few. If you can only get rid of one a week, it would last you.
You could burn half the bubble. You could burn half the stations in the bubble, and I swear to God, like some commanders would never notice.
No, I wouldn't notice.
Right? Like, I mean, if one of Bologna's stations blew up, I'd probably maybe notice. Maybe.
Who did this? Yeah.
All right, so I sold a gift, and you get a little message here. Oh, okay, hold on. I need to go down into the lobby because the damn glare of the windshield, I can't read the damn text.
Right.
Let's see here. Oh, recipient Lady Astrid Minerva Duval. Wait, that's not. What's
Do you
that
give
called?
it? Is it go to the mission board, just the commodities?
You just go to the commodity market, just sell one unit, right?
Okay.
Planet Crafter's in this game, terraforming from desert to Earth. Like, ooh, I'll have to look at that. So, okay, recipient comments. Please remind the postmaster that Harksing's Imperial Authority codes are fraudulent. I would also ask the courier to inform Harksing that a fully functional jetpack is not an appropriate gift for a 2-year-old, regardless of how many colored bubbles it still produces. Still, the sentiment is appreciated. That's dope. Okay, that's fun. He got a jetpack for a 2-year-old. So rewards for this are firework flak launcher, yellow, placed in local storage.
Nice.
A blue blizzard paint job for the Anaconda, Asp Explorer, Cobra Mark III, and Python, and Expressway Voyage paint job for the Imperial Cutter. That's
nice.
What's it, like 5 skins?
Yeah, the first one. What's the
okay.
We're kind of looking up the expressway. That sounds good.
Yeah, that actually sounds very cool. The Imperial. Wait, I'm in a cutter. Hey, let's look it up. Maybe you got a new skin. Oh, right.
Nearly.
But they look the same.
Yeah.
I guess one's much bigger.
Is it called? It's called Expressway Voyage paint job.
Oh yeah, I won't even be able to view the skin unless I own the ship, right?
Yeah.
Ew. Oh god, that's disgusting. Look at these. Ew.
Expressway.
Oh, some of these. No,
yeah.
No, I'm just looking at some of these, like Noble Justice. The Noble.
Oh, the weird, the Knights ones.
Oh yeah. It looks like medieval times, but it's like hideous. It's hideous. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think they sold many of those, have they?
I was like fake puking until I actually wanted to like real puke. The what?
Yeah. Expressways all like kind of quite cool stripes, longitudinal. There's like they're quite cool.
I can't see it because I don't own this shit.
I can look up on Google.
Did you buy the strike suit with the cosmetics? I have not actually. I'm trying to like not spend too many arcs. Okay, so this next system, it's like halfway back. Okay, is this list really?
It doesn't sound. Yeah, it's quite a long way. This one.
So the next one we got to go to is a Gartha. It's a Garth A.
A Garth A.
Like Garth from Wayne's World. And apparently this system has a description. So it says, this system is famous for the exclusive brand of Braben woolens that are spun by the fair... I'm not even kidding. Braben woolens that are spun by the fair hand of lovely maidens from only the finest wool of genetically engineered sheep.
Yeah.
Feel warm with natural wool. So apparently Braben woolens is from like genetically engineered sheep. Is this a clue? Is this part of the Braben's grand design? Is he genetically engineering an army of sheep? Who knows? But yes, Enoch Porter. And actually, oh fuck, I should have looked at what is Dyson City. Did they have any cool cosmetics here?
Didn't notice any.
I still think the inside of these stations, as you're undocking, like this is what gets me hyped every time I play Elite, right? As undocking from a station.
Yeah,
like fleet carriers are so boring, and I'm so used to them now because you're just always on the carrier, and it's such a boring flat exterior. But when you get out of these stations, you have to go to the mail slot. Oh, my lord, me lord and lady, it's so cool. All right, let's go. To Agartha we go.
Agartha.
delivering our... His player base are the genetically engineered sheep. We are but Braven sheep. Braven, please come and shave me down. Take my wool, make a scarf. Turn me into a sweater. I want to be a jumper, a Christmas jumper. Come, Braven. The strike suit does look cool. I mean, are you able to buy those cosmetics individually? I don't like when they sell them as packs. I'm like, if I just want to buy the helmet, just let me buy the helmet.
I think those strike ones were like just by colour, so you could buy them for 6,000. I think I bought red, I think. So yeah. So it wasn't rather than doing a big bundle for 18,000, they've done them in 6,000, just one colour of that thing, which I don't mind actually. That's quite good.
It's like sometimes I see a suit though, and I'm just like, all I want is the helmet. I don't want any of the other baubles.
Yeah. It's the baubles.
We are warm and fluffy. Apparently, except for Luke, he's not fluffy. He's what, scaly? What are you scaly? What would the opposite of fluffy be? Like rough? Are you like spiny? Spiny. Or porcupine-esque? I invented a word. Translate that into Dutch, bitch.
Yeah, there's a Dutch word for porcupine.
Yeah. What's that? But like not porcupine, but like porcupine-esque. Like to be of the porcupine, to be
something that's like a porcupine.
Yeah, porcupine-like. If there's a word for that in Dutch, I swear to God, then maybe it's a better language. But I'm telling you, it isn't. But English, you can do bullshit and just like make up words, right?
Yeah. He can do what he wants to, really.
Oh God, I just saw Lute's eyes blink, but the wrong way. It was horizontal.
Right, he licked his eyes clean with his reptilian tongue. Loot, that's the noise. Loot, when he licks his eyes.
The strike comes in a pack of 3.
Oh, does it? Maybe I bought all 3 then. It was something else I bought.
I'm just like, I have so many cosmetics to the point where it's like I could change my outfit every day. I never do, actually. I wear the same pants all the time. Don't worry. The biofilter is perfectly fine. It's working. But yeah, I haven't changed my underpants in this game for like 5 years for this universe.
But what is it, eagle?
Porcupine, eagle. So and then can you like add something to a word in Dutch where you can say like it's like porcupine-esque? So it'd be like eagle-esque?
Eagle-esque.
I don't know how the conjugation works. Okay, Enoch port. Man, all the damn fleet carriers here, eh?
Oh yeah.
We're
going Enoch port, is it?
So FDev on a recent investor call claims they'll commit to more elite development and support. True or false? What is this, trivia?
Yeah.
It's like, welcome to Frontier Corporate Trivia. Is it true that in 2014, in the staff room at Frontier headquarters, they ran out of English toffee? As a result, Sandy
one of the FDev guys, they said
stuff.
that elite can kind of run itself off the sort of the cosmetics and everything. It kind of keeps itself going. So we'll keep the live game, but I don't know if we'll get a big update style thing because that.
You don't think there's like another Odyssey coming? Like to me, okay. I think
Odyssey lost them a lot of money, I think, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So they did what the community wanted, but not everything. Not legs, we don't want those legs.
Like it's like to me, it's like okay, like Odyssey came out, and since then, Titans have been cool, Spires have been cool, but like I need them to prove themselves by adding a new planet type.
Yeah, man.
And
yeah, that'd be amazing.
And ship.
Let's focus on planets. It'd be great.
Like the third grade stuff is cool, but like I want to see more base content expansion. Like I want to be able to explore more places, walkable stations, walkable megaships, new planet types to explore, ice worlds, lava worlds. That would I think be huge. And you think about it, it's like a lot of these other space games, Starfield and No Man's Sky and Space Citizen or whatever. Like they all have like different planet types, right? And Elite still, it's like a lot of like brown dusty rocks, right? As much as I love the brown dusty rocks, and some of them have like mushrooms on it that you can lick, but like I want to see lava worlds and I want to have a lava fight. I want to be able
Like
to.
yeah,
I want to be able
Star
to
Wars
scoop up lava and throw it at a fellow commander and watch their faceplate melt and laugh as they rebuy. No, but I mean, like a lava planet would be cool. An ice planet would be cool. And it's like it doesn't feel like it's too much of a stretch. And I think that that would be a big enough update for me to, you know, whoa, what the hell?
The carrier.
Oh,
the carrier fleet thing.
I was like, this station has something growing out of it. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's quite cool. Yeah, I like that.
I want to give it a little flyby. Yeah, these things I keep forgetting that they exist.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool little structures though, but it's like they spend so much time putting this stuff in the game, and it's like the rarity at how often I see them.
And that's why if they put more interaction on all these things, so you could do other stuff on them, then it's like all these assets. They just, like say, I've come here once, got the service I want, and then I've never come back.
Right.
If there's a reason to come here, and I don't know do what, but it's like there's so many amazing assets they've built that you just ignore because you don't have to interact with them. So they could be a giant cube.
I mean, just even
But
even just as a background setting, like it's freaking dope.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're really cool. They're really amazing design.
This is cool.
You just need a reason to do stuff around them.
It would be cool. You ever played there's a little game called Hard Space Shipbreaker?
No. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've not played it, but it looks really cool.
It's basically you're like the guy who, like, as they bring ships in for salvage, you have to basically cut them up and just, you know, throw their pieces into bins and stuff like that, right? And it's surprisingly addictive. And it's like,
that's the thing. I'd reckon if you could dock here and then say, right, I want to earn some certain engineering stuff, I can just go and fly off in my little spacesuit and go and weld things. I would do that for hours. It'd be great fun, man. So I'd probably weld you a bit. So it'd be great.
And can you imagine? And then like commanders shooting their welding guns at each other, welding people to the surfaces of planets.
Yeah, it'd be great, man.
Amazing. Okay, Commander. Let's get. Come on. Let's move it. Move through the mail slot. Come on, don't get stuck. Come on, get out of here. Go. Come on, we pick out places to be. Who is this guy?
Who's it? Oh.
Okay, we go a little bit forward on the land. That's okay. That's why we have shields.
Why can't we land the factory? It'd be great.
Giant space gun attached to it. Oh, Mustafa. Yeah, that'd be like Darth Vader's planet, right? Odyssey needs a 2-point rework. I mean, like, it doesn't even need like a rework. I'm just like I think it's fine as adding another layer, but you know, like, give us a little bit more. Like, just give us. I want again more like core things added, right? Like, I don't want like another big Odyssey update that adds like a million things. I just want one.
Just cool thing. Use the Odyssey stuff.
Just give me one cool thing. Okay, I'm getting a weird glare on that comms panel, so I have to go down here. So let's see here. Okay, so this was Saskia Landau. Recipient comments. Who sent this? Why would I want a snow globe of Emperor Rissa in chains? Kinky. Is that supposed to be me with a bolt cutter? This ornament could get me fired, for goodness sake. Okay, that's good. Oh, wow. Festive gift bobblehead. Green, yellow ice paint job for Anaconda, Corvette, Fer-de-Lance, and Chieftain. Okay, so for all the ships that we've gotten like, 17 skins at this point, but none for the ship that I am flying. I see how it is.
Well, we've got bobbleheads. We can put bobblehead on our
hell yeah
festive one. Do that straight away.
We're loading up whatever the hell we got.
You've got Christmas lights on your inside ship yet?
Oh yeah.
I haven't got it on my ship.
Wait, hold on. No, I have the skeleton string lights.
That's a bit Halloweeny.
I am a Nightmare Before Christmas kind of guy. So.
Oh yeah, right.
But hold on. So I have the Christmas tree, but hold on. Festive gifts ornament. I feel like I got this last year.
Yeah, where'd you put these on?
I feel like I already have these.
Where'd you put the?
You have to go. You go into livery.
Oh, cockpit
accessories. And then the cockpit
accessories.
Yeah, cockpit.
Oh, yeah.
The bottom one, and then you can just slot it in there.
A little gift bouncing around, nice.
And if you wiggle the ship, they wiggle too. It's fun.
Oh, yeah, I've got a little David Braben and things. I've got some ice, snowflakes, and a mini Thargoid. I think I'll sit down as well. Oop.
Oh yeah, I actually love the bobbleheads. I think that's a nice. That's a great use of cosmetic because you get to look at it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next destination that we have to go is literally one jump away. It's Kaspatsuria. Kaspatsuria.
Kaspatsuria.
Apparently, I've been there before, and we're going to.
Is that with a K or a C?
Huh?
Is that a K or a C, Kaspatsuria?
With a C.
Kas?
But hold on a second.
Patsuria, I see, yeah.
It says Van de Holst's progress. Is that going to be a landfall? Like
Yeah, it should be progress. Wouldn't that be
yeah,
like
it's on a planet. We got to go down to a planet now. Changing it up. Wait, what? Why is it?
Yeah, right. I do have that. I've got the Braden bobblehead. I don't know why.
Oh, you have the Braven bobblehead. Oh yeah. I think you could only get that for pre-orders. I think that. Yeah, like part of the Kickstarter. There's like the Cobra Mark IV.
I got that from pre-ordering whatever it was. Not Odyssey, the other one.
Damn.
Yeah, and I've won loads of. I shouldn't brag, but I've won lots of things from having stuff on there.
The stellar screenshots.
Screenshot stuff. Yeah. So I've got just get random stuff sent, which is great, man.
But do you have a Cobra? You have a Cobra Mark IV, right?
Yeah, I've got 5 of them.
Ooh.
They're awful. So.
I mean, I know they're awful, but I still want. Yeah. Just the fact that I can't have this awful, terrible shit.
No,
it kills me.
I must fly it every stream now. I'll have to dig it out.
Just bring it out just to show it off, right?
Just to annoy you. Yeah.
Should we interdict the seven commander? We seem to be on a path.
Horizon, that was it. I can't even remember what it's called.
I'm trying to get in front of him. Give him a little buzzing. Oops, I buzzed a little bit too much. Hopefully he has shields. Oh yeah, okay, he's got 30% of them. Okay.
Yeah, we could both.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go do that.
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't surround me in like the one ship that I could never have.
Yeah. We can just keep blowing them up.
Do you think that it's like if I like just begged, like just email Frontier and I'm like, please give me a Cobra Mark IV. Like I'll set up an email to like automatically email them the first 15th and 17th of every month, saying, please, I need one, please. To the point where they'll be like, okay, fine.
Well, if we squad bunch up, you can even walk on the ship, have a look around. I mean, just to really make you upset. Sorry. Where are we going to? Something in progress. Van der Holst.
Yeah.
Van der Holst progress.
Van der Holst.
So a Dutch man.
Van der Holst. Yeah, I missed the Braven bobblehead. I missed the Cobra Mark IV. What's the other shit that I'll never be able to get? Raxla.
Right, yeah. I've got 4 of those as well.
Yeah, Raxla has a limit. It's like after 100 players discovered it, it's like, yep, sorry, we're full.
Yeah. The server crashed. There's just one tiny ZX86 Spectrum server for Raxla.
Yeah. In the lineup to get to Rackham's Peak, that's 10 years long now. So
yeah.
Well, I'll never go there. Because until those damn carriers run out of money, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think that's where all the console people park their carriers to protest. Like we're gonna fill up the one system that's only accessible by carrier, and it's full.
Yeah, there's no way in. Oh, I'm not doing very well at landing, right? I'm sort of missing a lot.
Panther Clipper's a nice ship free for the first 100 players. Can you imagine though if you were just like flying along and just saw a commander flying a Panther Clipper and we're like, what?
Yeah. Just totally filling slot a giant rectangle.
But can you imagine if like Frontier was ballsy enough to actually put the Panther Clipper in game, but only give them to like one commander every month?
Yeah, do a little weird
like
Alpha Pascal quiz.
Like a secret message goes in the inbox, and if that player doesn't read it, it passes on to someone else and deletes itself. Yeah. So you never knew that you were going to be given a free Panther Clipper.
Panther Clipper test pilot sort of thing.
But you have to go to Hut and Orbital to pick it up.
Yeah.
It's like free Panther Clipper. You get a message saying free Panther Clipper at Hutton Orbital, and you're just like ha ha ha, and no one does it, right? But it's like if you actually go there, you get one.
Or like Valor says, only sell them in Colonia. That'd be great.
Oh my god, that would be such a pilgrimage too, right? Go get your Panther Clipper. You got to go to Colonia. That actually would be really cool. I mean, like everyone would hate it. It goes against even my standards of valuing convenience over interesting things.
Yeah, Braid was just fly around in one. I just don't have
oh
one.
my god! It was like, yeah, Braven's an invincible Panther Clipper.
Just spamming the chats.
Well, people would log in just to like have a chance at like, oh my god, like even if they even if it was a bot and it turned out there's a big
totally.
Let's invent a fake controversy where it's like, yes, the rumor is that Braben flies around in a Panther Clipper, but we all know that it's actually a bot.
Yeah.
The creator of the game doesn't have time for this shit. Can you imagine just like creating a whole fake controversy?
We could do it.
I think so.
Cool.
If we really, really wanted to.
Dude, actually, I love these stations. They're great, these ground ones.
Oh yeah, these are one of my favorites. But can you imagine if we created that controversy to the point where like Braven had to like do a PR release saying, no, I do not play Elite. No, there is no Panther Clipper. No, it is not a bot flying around with my name.
They should do it. They're great.
Yeah, these are
make it appear in different regions every now and again. They're really good.
Yeah, these are 100% my favorite places to land. They're just so cool. I love when you have to go between the skyscrapers because it's like, oh, normally I'm like, oh no, my landing pad's on the other end. But with these places, it's like, oh, my landing pad's at the other end. I get to fly through the buildings. It's cool.
I know. Need some more on-foot interactions here. It'd be amazing. To have, I don't know, a dodgy garage that will sell you terrible things.
A dodgy garage that will sell you terrible things.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I mean, I could go buy that.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Just something a bit different. This dodgy Ralph's hack shop.
Alright, let's sell one festive gift.
Yep.
And what do we get? Let's see here. So this one was for Olav Redcourt, the writer. So if you're such a fan of my work, you'll know I dictate my manuscripts. An emotional support typewriter is not only useless, but insulting. Contact me again and I'll sue. An emotional support typewriter. That's funny. That's funny. So rewards provided: firework flak launcher red. Okay, so I have like 6 of those now. Green snowfall paint job for Anaconda, Diamondbacked Explorer, Crate Phantom Type 9. Again, no cutter love. I get it. I see how it is. But like seriously, how many paint jobs are in this damn thing? This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, just super no. Ooh, what is this?
Ooh.
Oh, they're planning this. Whatever. The Celestial Light Brigade here are in the expansion state. We're in an expanding factions system.
Dun, dun.
Oh, lovely. Oh god. This next one's going to be quite a few jumps away, so I might take a quick bio break at this point.
Oh yeah.
It's so weird. We're actually going the route that was recommended here. It's just taking us all in a big weird circle around where we were.
Yeah, weird.
We're gonna end up in Leasty at the end, which is, where is it here? Let me just get myself oriented. It's like, okay, Don comes over there. Why do I have Bombas in bookmarked? There's Macua. What the hell's Macua?
Macua, I don't know.
What were we in Macua for? It's bookmarked and Squadron bookmarked.
It must be
the home of Brilliant Relay.
What was it in the Squadron? Something you can get there.
Thinking maybe like a Guardian Ruin, or what's this? What the hell? There's like a dark moon here. Is that Raxlaw? Oh no, it's just an unmapped planet. Yeah, what? Sometimes it's just like, why do I bookmark these things, right?
Yeah, see, I've got Cal Huacan bookmarked. I don't know why.
That might be good. It's not. I don't have a bookmark, but I have my fleet carrier there.
No, I've got a bookmark there. I don't know why though.
It might be because you have the Dangabus bookmarked.
Yeah.
I'll throw the next system.
Oh, maybe
name
two.
there.
Oh, I've got all the children's. I think I've got all the children. Maybe it says bookmarked children.
Bookmarked children of the bookmarks.
Yeah.
That's a
Its
terrible horror
sub-location is bookmarked.
movie.
What are we heading to next then?
I put it in the team chat. I'm gonna go to concourse, take a quick bio break, and then
Cool.
there's like 3 more systems. We're about halfway done. Man, we're getting loads of skins in this though. It's like, yeah, I don't even need your free arcs frontier. You're just feeding me skins for days here.
Yeah.
But I do like stepping out on the occasional
19.
concourse. It's nice to stretch the old legs, you know.
See
what the local color templates are. I wish the concourses were different. It is a little bit annoying that they all are the same layout. Like, that's why I love when you get off on like the right. So this is a ground base, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I know they did different things, but it's like if they could have just done a bit more, it would have made so much difference.
Even like okay, the bar is over here on this place, like just things, right?
Yeah. But obviously that would take time.
Let's check the old Pioneer supplies, see if anything.
I've got quality weapon.
You got anything good here, Gerard?
Gerard, I've got half my. What was that suit called? Everyone's talking about the Power Ranger suit. Got half of that on.
For the job.
The Dominator suit?
No, the one they had done sell. I'll come and find you.
Or do you mean like the cosmetics? Cosmetics.
Yeah, I tried to put a random mismatch of stuff on.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh yeah, when you create the Frankenstein suit.
Yeah.
What's this guy
doing? It's just good view out the window, man. It's cool. Ah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. You got the anime suit. Those the helmets on those look actually super dope.
Yeah.
Can you put your helmet on? Or no? I guess
no.
There's no toggle for that. I wish there was a toggle for that, right?
Yeah, it should be, shouldn't there? Just yeah. I've actually got I've got one of those weird mirror helmets on. Maybe I can do it here.
There's
Go to the edit.
my scarf. Was that just from that angle?
I don't know, maybe I'll do it. I don't know.
I was like, hold on, there's a hole in my damn scarf.
Your scarf?
Yeah.
Your money back.
Look at that. There's a hole. The back of my neck's gonna get cold.
Yeah, that's terrible. That won't stand up to the vacuum of space. Yes.
Oh no! Don't get up!
Oh.
Sudden rising syndrome. Okay, let me sit over by this guy. That other guy was giving me the creeps. He's like, I think he touched my butt.
He was murmuring weird stuff about aliens. Whereas this guy's a bit weird. He's quite strange as well.
He's just staring straight ahead as a gentleman should.
He's not ever going to look at you. He's like, I'll go over here so if I can wave at him from over here. No.
All right, let me do this.
Weirdly staring at NPCs for hours. Right. I'll go and get a drink.
100%. Yeah, I need a quick bio break. I'll be back. I will watch your kidneys. See you shortly. Alrighty then, I'm back. And I have a nice, tasty, extra spicy Caesar. A can of Caesar. If you don't know what a Caesar is, oh, it's the greatest. It's clamato juice. It's got clams in it. Oh, that's spicy. Oh, nothing like a tasty Caesar though. In real life, your Monster Instacart delivery just went to the old house. Oh no! Oh no! It went back to the old place, eh? You should get lead plating for your kidneys, actually, because right now the sun is raging. Although this is, you know, I was kind of hoping for a little bit of chaos, maybe a satellite falling or two, just you know, for the news, just for the headlines, just to shake things up, you know.
Just a little bit of sort of solar death or something. We could.
There's a little, you know, a little cheap warning shot for the sun, a little sucker punch, you know. It's like, could you imagine though, like what would happen if the internet went down? Like,
Commander Citrus Flamingo here, which is a great name, man.
Citrus Flamingo.
Yeah.
Let's salute
There
him.
were two guys here. Yeah, where's he going? He's over here, Citrus Flamingo.
Let's
There's another guy as well, yeah.
go chase him
I
down.
was-
Salute him. Hey, come here. No, don't look at the computer. Look at me. Hello.
Hello. Merry Christmas.
He's doing the squat. He's doing the squat.
Look like in the
squats.
I love the way Citrus Flamingo is amazing name, man.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Citrus Flamingo. The legend,
Flamingo.
the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah. If you buy a ship, here's what they got. They've got oh, what'd you put it? It was E.
The what?
Anaconda, buy a ship.
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't.
Did you press? You press E, don't you?
It's like because there's like
Python?
eight anacondas now in the shipyard.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, what have I done?
Oh, fertile lance, quite nice.
You're gonna be back in that toilet in no time. Caesars don't do that to me though. Caesars are very kind.
What is it? A clam-based drink? That sounds
Yes,
insane.
it's clam tomato. It's,
Clam
okay,
tomato.
basically
Wow.
take a Bloody Mary
Yeah.
and put some clam in it, and that's what Caesar
Wow.
is. It's a clammy old tap.
Is that good? Is that good?
I think that little bit of
Never-
clam just really
I've
seals the
never
flavor in.
imbibed clam ever, so.
Yeah. My frame rates are dying though. I don't know why, but it seems to happen a lot in the spaceports. We're back to like Odyssey 1.0 levels of gameplay here. Struggling.
Four frames per
Either
second.
that, or I'm really out of shape as I'm running back to my ship because.
It's a long way.
Oh god, yeah, I know this is what's going on.
Right, you put the
My
name
frame
of
rates
the...
are at 11.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Oh god, I hate that. When you go to the fade to the black screen and you just get the little footsteps. Duke.
Yeah, dude.
Duke.
Like you're getting on really.
But then I'm like stuck in the black screen and I'm just hearing the footsteps.
Yeah.
It's like I guess it is a big ship. I'm gonna walk a lot. I'm
Yeah.
blind.
So next one, Phi something, was it?
Yes.
I guess
Although
Phi 1, Phi 2?
19 Phi -2 SETI.
19 Phi
Phi 5
dash 2 SETI.
It's a few jumps, 4 jumps for me.
Oh.
But you know, there's nothing like, you know, when you've had it, because I was having some drinks last night, and then you get up and you're all groggy, and then you just wash down a nice old Caesar. That's the thing. Like, what kind of, like, I'm sure, like, we found space mushrooms, fungoida, we found space cactus, could be a good tequila extract from that. But like, where are the space clams? What kind of space clams could we get in a Caesar?
There should be a whole gas giant full of space clams, shouldn't there?
I just love flying around these little places. Like I want cities that are like planet-wide cities, like a Coruscant, and I want to be able to fly through buildings like this forever.
Yeah, man.
Just like fly through a straight mile of just like towers like this. How cool would that be?
Well, the thing is, that's probably is about a mile there already. That's the crazy thing, isn't it? But like
Right?
those, the spire sites are what, 6 miles high? So it's like obviously they can do stuff they couldn't do before.
Yeah,
It's-
I mean,
They could have a competition, design some cities for us. We could all draw stuff and then they could make things in it. Oh, that'd be cool, man. So we could do half the hard work. I mean,
yeah, we'll do it, Frontier. Just give us the source code.
yeah. No, I think it's really terrifying source code. I can imagine. We'll draw the pictures and they can just do the hard bit of putting 75,000 of them into the galaxy.
You were watching Warhammer. So why is he saying he was watching Warhammer Age of Sigma, and noticed that
Oh, yeah.
rigid cloth physics are in the game, which uses the Cobra engine. Why doesn't Odyssey
Oh,
use this for
wow.
hair and suit cosmetics? What does that mean, rigid cloth physics? Though, is that like, is it like if I had a cape, it would like blow in the wind, kind of thing?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. No, the Odyssey hair, they had to build a whole thing, didn't they, to have to do hair.
Well, because
Everyone was bald for ages.
I hate to bring it to you, but we're all holomies. It's all
Yeah, that's
just
the thing.
digital. Your actual
It's just-
commander is locked in a box in the ship. That's why they won't allow you to. That's why you have to enter the ship that way, because it's all like psychological. It's like your holomies going back into your body. You're stuck in that chair, man. MSFF are bringing in a player creation system to improve airports. What's MSFFs? Well, Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Microsoft, yeah. So I reckon if they gave us loads of bits to build like space ports and stations, we could just give them thousands of them. They could just here's like loads of parts. That'd be really good fun. Good competition. Just say here's the building blocks. Build us some stuff.
Well, that's the
Turn it
thing.
to
Like,
code. Cool.
it's. I think like game devs that design games where the community can help design it. I think that's brilliant because
Yeah.
you're just taking
Engagement.
advantage of a large unpaid workforce of people that are just passionate, right? And just like will dedicate
Yeah,
the time
yeah.
because the love of it, right? Like, there's a mod for Fallout 4, and it's called Sim Settlements, and I think they're on like Sim Settlements 2, and like Fallout 4 is a neat enough base building component, but I'm not usually a fan of where you have to like build the walls, like the No Man's Sky Fallout 4 thing, where it's like build this wall, build a door, snap it all together. It's very tedious, right? But they had an interesting take on it where it's like it's more SimCity style, where you put down plots. So you're like assign like this square is a residential square, this is a commercial square.
Yeah, that'd be amazing, man.
And then like buildings will just build on it, and if you come back to your settlement like a month later as your population has increased, that building will have upgraded or grown.
And that's
a 2-level facility. Right now it can house 10 people instead of 5.
Yeah,
and
that'd be so cool.
It's a great idea, right? And then even the step further, this is where I really think it goes and takes the cake, is that some of the designs of these houses were submitted by the community. So like basically the players use like the like build each wall and then like save that design, and that becomes part of the mod. So there's like 200 different building styles, right, from different architects or different creative minds of the community. And I love that idea. And it's like, can you imagine, like, it's like if there was base building in a lead. Hold on. The damn old dust. Oh,
yeah.
This one I'm gonna need a cleaners for. Hold on. Oh God, here's the sun. Look at. Steer away from the. I know. Sorry if I damaged your ears there. With a violent sneeze.
Not now, Kato. You're being attacked by an assassin.
I know. Oh. Can you imagine Asobo and EFTA working in tandem on Elite under Microsoft? Oh my God, I can't. It hurts. Okay, where do we have to go here? Crick City. Interesting name. Crick City, where are you? Okay, maybe I should just turn off the fleet carriers because I'd like to be able to see some of the things in this system. Crick City.
I just think that
Okay.
Frontier could almost do a crowdfunder for the next game of Elite, and be hilarious to get that out before Star Citizen even got one game out. That'd be quite funny.
Right?
Yeah.
Gesundheit. Yeah, it's decent because all this. I don't know, the dust, the season change, it just triggers it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And the copious amounts of drinking I did last night.
I get it in our house when the heating first goes on. I seem to start sneezing like mad. But you've probably been on. It's probably quite cold, and you're.
It's like okay, so like it's no secret. I went to Cuba for
Oh yeah,
5 days, right? And it was like beautiful and warm there. I was out there on the beach in a bathing suit, you know, just enjoying the beautiful sun. I actually saw a shooting star. I saw a meteorite when I was in Cuba. Wow. I was out one night, and I just like I wanted to go to the beach at night and see how many stars I could see. And damn, like like you get a beautiful, beautiful view down there at the equator. And yeah, I was just like on the beach at night, and then shooting star, and I'm like, yeah,
man,
yeah, bitches, and I'm like, maybe that was a North Korean satellite.
yeah,
but it's still cool. But yeah, then I get back to cold old Canada, but I'm like, I kind of like the cold weather. Maybe this is from living in it. I feel like it's like homey,
Yeah.
It's not so bad for the first couple months. Come January, it starts to change. Then you get to February and you start like being like, okay, I'm done with the winter. March, you're like, please let it end. Please let it end. And then in April, it'll snow a couple times and you're just like, fuck! Why are we doing this? Why are we still doing this? And even like it can snow in May, in like early May.
Really?
Yeah, it can go that far. Man. It's weird because like the winter has shifted. Like this December has been it's been pretty tame.
Yeah.
We haven't got the knee-high snow that I remember as a child. But the winter lasts later, so it's like kind of like shifted over.
Yeah, we seem to have lost autumn now in this country. We've just got raging summer, and then it gets really cold. But then this week it got wet, and this is like actually what this time of year used to be like about 20 years ago. But yeah, this is just bonkers, man. It'll be fine, hey.
Ray Bobby's like, shooting star remains on the starship. Yeah, someone was trying to land without the atmosphere permit and just burned up in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves became such a pain of a game under Microsoft season passes, all that crap. See, that's the problem is like you bring in the big developer studios and then you got to do the big developer things, right? You got to have the battle pass. Like I'm paying $6.99 for the premium, and you get a pre-order of the exclusive skin for your butt.
Yeah. And you have to use this browser to play or you can't use the game. So,
Crowdfund, you'd buy the stock and then sell it when it goes parabolic, like the Stonk Sega. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Parabolic, isn't that like a type of audio wave or something?
Like a big goes up and down like a big. Does that happen to what are they called? Star Citizen SCIG, is it? SIG? SIG, their stocks must have gone because they've had half a billion now, haven't they? Which is insane, man.
Insane. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played it. I actually uninstalled it to make room for Starfield.
Right.
I'm like eagerly. I do want to see this Squadron 42. Like I always loved the Wing Commander games, and I think like having a story-based campaign military kind of like fighter, like an old Wing Commander style game. I think that would be really cool to be a different space adventure from Elite, but.
Well, like we talked before, Elite could easily build like Elite chapters where you're playing solo and you just run scripts of battles and whatever and stories, and it'd be really totally different from the game. But I think you've got everything in there to make it quite epic. I think.
I was always a fan of doing like missions where. Like I always thought it like it's like think of it like in game. Imagine it's like a holographic simulation of historic battles, right? So it's like you could relive like the hunt for Salome, but you play as Salome.
Totally,
in like the ship in the build that she flew, and you've got like basically 100 NPCs coming at you, right? And it's like if you actually like and like maybe like in order to. Because that would be a weird one. Because like in that, like for it to be true to lore, you'd have to die at the hands of Harry Potter. So I don't know how they would do that one, where it's like the final mission objective is to like die to complete the simulation. But it's like you could relive that battle, or it's like here's another scenario. It's like you get to relive like the first contact, or like do the John Jameson mission.
Totally.
And like deliver the mycoid virus. You can have like scenarios that like. Are not like they're not like live server, you know, everyone's playing it, but it's like a whole
historical sort of, it'd be quite cool, man.
Exactly. That'd be cool. I would love that. I would love that.
Yeah.
Starfield's getting a lot of updates on 2024. I've so lost interest in Starfield, and it's not like anything wrong with the game. I just, I guess I dropped off, but I feel like I need to get back to it. But I also, it's like,
I was kind of like, I didn't buy it. I was quite excited. I'll wait a bit and get it, and it just feels like everyone's gone, and then drops off, and it's like I don't know if it's like it's that weird thing. Like I've been playing Lego Fortnite for the last week because it's actually amazing, but it's like. It's different. Minecraft is a weird game because it's a bit like Elite. There's not enough to do in it, so you end up creating things to do. And sometimes when games are really sort of, they give you so much to do, you almost go, oh, I don't know, it's weird, you know? It's a weird balance, isn't it?
That was the thing in like Starfield. I'm like, I did so many side quests along the way that the main story, I guess, like, just didn't captivate me. I don't know, but it's I still intend to go back. I'm going to do more of it. I still haven't finished Baldur's Gate 3 as well. I got to the Act 3.
Yeah, my daughter's still playing that. Right, yeah.
And it's one of those things where
hard
like
battles.
You finish at it's very difficult. Once you have to get used to the combat a lot too, right?
Wait.
But it's like I get to the end of Act 2 and it's got such a nice finale that it felt like a good time to take a break. And then trying to get back into it, it's very hard because it's like, oh my god, the whole of Act 3 is like, I haven't even got to Baldur's Gate yet. And it's like, oh my god, like this thing goes on forever. And it's one of those things where it's like, I appreciate a long game, and I appreciate developers like putting as much value in there as possible, as much story. But I think it's like, even with with Witcher 3, which I thought that was a fantastic game, I kind of got distracted doing Gwent, right? Like am I buffering?
Are you buffering?
Uh-oh.
I think you're back now.
Okay. Might have some, as we travel through the coronal mass ejection, there might be some slight interruptions. But like, it's one of those things where like Witcher 3, I got distracted with Gwent and then just like dropped off of it, and it was just like, it felt too big. And it's like, you know, back in the day, I remember like playing like, what was the first big game that you ever played? Like big game where you're like, oh my god. Like I can think of like Morrowind. I remember being like, okay, this is big. But even before that, I remember it was like Lands of Lore 3 or 2 or something like that, where it was just like, and this is like going way back. I don't know if you know the Lands of Lore series or whatever.
I know.
Just freaking huge. I just remember it was like, oh my, like it became. Like, it was really enjoyable, and I loved the depth of it.
90s.
But yeah, it was like a 90s game.
Yeah, I was,
but like,
I was on a lot of drugs.
But there's a certain point in these long games where like you start to get kind of tired. You just want it to end. Like you want to. You kind of just like want it to end, and then be able to restart or go into. You know, okay, now I can just go do the side quests. Like sometimes if the plot runs too long, even if it's a great fucking game, I just lose interest because it's taking too long.
Yeah, that's like Ro was saying. Like Elder Scrolls not finished knows. I do that. I get a fatigue after. It's like, oh, well, I lose the idea. I get the feeling of like it's just an endless amount of side quests and whatever, and it's that really hard balance thing as a game developer to create a immersive space where you can totally get lost in it, but also build enough game to keep you engaged, but not feel like you're fatigued. So it's really it's a tough one, and that's the weird thing. Elite is a strange game because I've played for 8 years, which is mental. You know what I mean?
Well, this is the thing. It's like it's weird because like in the context of like these plot-based games like Baldur's Gate or Starfield, where it's very much like your character going through a story. The story pacing really matters, and if the story goes too long, you can lose interest. Whereas in Elite, it's weird because like it's even more massive and less directed, but somehow in a sense that like removes that barrier where you're not waiting to get to the point of Elite because the point of Elite is Elite, right? Like you're just
exactly.
You're a space pilot and figure it out and go have fun, right?
That's the crazy thing. It's my childhood dream of flying a spaceship. Here you go, that's it, thing, and it doesn't like get in the way by saying, right, you must do these things all the time. You can just go, right, I'll do none of that and still play the game, which is
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, yeah. Which can be really
Well,
fatiguing.
that's
its
why I
own
wonder,
way.
like, if Starfield had like, okay, like, we're gonna do like 3 hours of plot,
Mm.
like that's the game and the story that you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
through, and then once you hit the end of that story, then it becomes an open universe kind of thing. Like
yeah.
maybe that would, like, I don't know, maybe that would have been better for me. Again, it's hard to say because like I enjoyed every second that I played Starfield. It's not
Yeah.
a bad game by any chance. I really had a lot of fun with it. It's just like I guess it lost momentum, and part of it was because I felt overwhelmed with this massive fucking story. I think it got to this point where it's like, okay, cool, you've progressed. Now you've beaten sort of like the baby intro tutorial stuff. Now there's like three branches of plot, and I'm like, oh god, that's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh god, that's a lot.
yeah.
So I don't know, but
It's weird, isn't it? Because it's like, yeah.
it's like, and there are games like and I don't know, like one of my favorite games of all time is like Fallout 2.
Yeah.
It's such a goofy, fun game, but I think what helps because that's a massive game as well. There's a lot of story. There's a lot of side stories, right? But the way that it worked, I think, worked really well. Where it's like, okay, you come upon a town, and that town has a problem, and maybe it's like, you know, oh yeah, ghosts are coming, and we see ghosts in the crops at night, and oh, those are ghouls, and you can help that town either go to war with each other or work things out, right?
That's kind of like the TV series style format of there's a problem here, someone comes in and fixes it or does whatever. That's kind of the TV genre we're used to. And it's a really good format, I think.
The episode of the TV show. Right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And so when I think of like that format, it's like, yeah, like you go to a planet, that planet has a problem, you solve that problem and then move on, but that planet felt like its own little contained story. That's
has a bit of personality.
Yeah, and that's very much like where Fallout 2, I think, really excelled. Like, there are certainly bigger cities like New Reno where it's like, okay, there's a much more complex number of endings or solutions to that particular city. Other towns were very much like one-trick ponies or you know, 2 or 3 side quests or, you know, much more focused stories. But every city kind of felt different. And
it's quite amazing.
Even though, like, your overall plot is like you're trying to find the MacGuffin, right? And then, you know, when you get that MacGuffin, basically the game's over, or you kick into your Act 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
But the places that you visited felt more compartmentalized in a sense, right? Whereas, like, whereas in Starfield, and again, like, this is from my limited experience, it felt like every planet I go to is this overwhelming number of just things to do. And like every location was almost too big and too deep, where it's like I feel like Starfield, like in New Atlantis,
too much detail.
I could spend a week of I could spend 72 hours of gameplay just like exploring one city on one planet, right? And then it's like, okay, like I remember it was like in my one of the few streams that I did, and it's just like, let's go to Venus, and then found like some randomly procedural base, and then went through, and the only reward was kind of like procedurally generated loot at the end, right? So, and it was like okay, like I totally did not need to do that. It was still fun to do. It was a cool sequence. I remember there was an interesting story at the base. Like there was kind of like scientists had failed some experiment and everything turned icy. And I was like, that was a cool little experience that was self-contained. But then it's like there's 5 million of these things, right? That's my sense of just oh my god, like I'm overwhelmed with the amount of stuff.
Anyway. But like you say, you know, in Elite we often go, I wish there was loads and loads of things, and when you get lots and lots of stuff, it's almost overwhelming then. So it's like you almost want that that bit of smattering of flavour, and like this is a region where this happens, and that's what I think. That's the level I think I would like in Elite, was that little bit more regional variations, that thing, with like I say, side quests or something like that. Because I think the missions are kind of like side quests, but they feel just exactly the same wherever you go, sort of thing. So
well, yeah, there's just like I just want more personality, right? I don't want it to be procedure. I don't want it to feel procedural, right?
That's the hard thing, isn't
like,
it?
Okay, like
17,000 stations, and it's just like
here's
it's
the
going
thing,
to be procedural.
okay, so like you have a choice between 7 trading missions on the board, right?
Yeah.
And the only difference is the location that they go to, and the amount of
Mm.
materials and the type of commodity. Right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then there are procedural elements like, okay, maybe a pirate shows up on this one, maybe not, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I would love there to be more personality in the very choice in and of itself, right? Where it's like, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
like, yeah, you're transporting one object versus versus like 72 of these steel planks or whatever, and it's like, what is it for? Okay, well, this one is for, like, we're building an orphanage, right? And then if you fail that mission, maybe there's like a Galnet article that is in your personal feed that says, like, local orphanage fails to deliver, children are found living under bridges, and you just feel bad because you failed that mission, right? Because like it had an impact versus like, oh no,
again,
they didn't get their 72 steel beams, whatever. Like, okay,
that wouldn't have to be everyone's Galnet. That could be your own kind of personal. We talked before about having a personal feed of stuff. You know what I mean? With a sort of, you could have heroes and friends and nemesis or whatever as a small subplot of stuff.
I miss the local news. Do you remember when, like, you would go?
Yeah, I used to love local news.
Yeah. They used to hide shit in there. It's completely gone now. It's like done and over.
Yeah.
But I'm like, just having a local news feed per system, where it's like maybe you could go in there and see like little things like, like this commander was supposed to deliver this stuff and messed up, or like hey, like this the Crick City Ronin Incorporation would like to thank Commander blah 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 for helping deliver all of the uranium needed for democracy. Like stuff like that. There's little personality that makes the things meaningful.
I think if there's a not weakness, the problem I think that Elite built was they built the bubble so big. They were like, let's keep going. And it's like someone said, if it was to happen in reality, they'd have to have like built 1,000 stations per week from now till the date in Elite or something. Right. I mean, it's insane. But it's like this idea of like, if they made it smaller and have regions that are different, had different. So it had as a point to go somewhere. I think that would have added a lot to the game, sort of thing. I think that's
something too that like
what they can learn from it.
That's something I miss a little bit, because like in other sort of like non-hard sci-fi games, I'm thinking like Tachyon, The Fringe, or like Chorus or whatever, like more the actiony kind of games where they're not like constricted to the confines of a 1-to-1 Milky Way. Like having like a region of space, like, oh yeah, I gotta go to the Blue Nebula, and everything in that area is blue, and kind of feels different. It's like when you go on a little exploration trip to the California Nebula, and you're like, damn, okay, like it's a red sky here, and it's kind of a cool, different looking region of space. Like I think ED does lack in that a little bit, right? Where it's like kind of space sort of looks the same pretty much everywhere. And it's like after you've
the side quests, the mission balls all look the same everywhere you go, don't they? They're like, oh, deliver this or that, or something's happening.
And after you've seen like 20 Earth-like worlds, like I remember the first few times I would.
There's a great one here, man, outside the station,
right? Yeah. But it's like I would stop by them, take photos, look at their continents,
man.
Be like, oh, what's this kind of? Oh, it's like a Pangea world. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, look at that little big old lake there. Oh, I wonder if there would be a little city there. You have those like. Those cool explorer thoughts, right? But after you've seen like 25 Earth likes, you stop doing that. And so that's where I think, again, it's like when you look at that, like that bigger world of Elite, where it's like there's trillions and trillions of stars, but once you've seen 0.00001% of that, it loses. Like you stop caring as much, right? Versus like a Star Citizen, where it's like. You have two systems, but they're incredibly deep and handcrafted. Like, at least something in between. I think
they got two now,
perfect, right? Yeah,
they got two.
I think so.
I thought they got one, haven't they?
I think they released the second one. I'm not sure, or it's still in development. I don't know, but the fire system or something like that. Anyway, but
have
you tried resource mining with outposts? Any resource mining with outposts? No. Like, what? Do you mine resources from the outposts? Or just, you mean like mining in rings and then like delivering that shit to the outpost? I don't know. Hold on, let me read this. So we just delivered a gift to Brianna Blanco. Recipient comments: a glass circle on a stick. Isn't that something? What's that called? A magnifying glass? What's the button for? Why does it fire a laser beam? My cabinet is on fire. Harold, you idiot. Okay, that's fun. A magnifying glass with laser beam. I want that. Hold on, where'd that message go? So now that got us a firework flak launcher green and purple blue ice paint jobs for Anaconda, Federal Corvette, Fertilance, and Alliance Chieftain. Okay. Alright. Still no cutter. You like the way the bubble feels until you get 100,000 light years away. Or is it 10,000? It's a long way. I know that feeling, right? Where it's like you're kind of like, yeah, exploration is great. Exploration is great. And then after you get through enough of it, it does become like, I want to go home now.
Yeah.
Oh, resource mining with outposts in Starfield. I haven't even built an outpost in Starfield. I am so that terribly boring. Okay, so F3. Oh, we're going Alioth territory. This is like right by Alioth. Into the heart of the Alliance.
Dun dun. Where we going? What's it called?
F Greasy.
F Breezy.
F Greasy. Let me I'll throw it into the
chat. Sorry, man.
Chat here. There you go. F Greasy. F Greasy.
Oh, F Crazy. Oh yeah, of course.
It's very close to Alioth, which is the lovely heart of the Alliance, the capital system.
Oh.
Know your capitals.
Know your capitals. Yeah, Alioth is cool. F. Agree.
Ship restraints retracted. Clear for departure.
It's elite trivia. What's the capital system of the Empire?
Oh, I don't know. I think I've been there. I can't remember what it's called though. Cubio?
Ooh,
No.
ooh.
Is it Cubio?
I think Cubio is Aisling Duval power
That's
plant.
right, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
going there.
It's not Gateway. It's not Gateway.
No.
Or is it? I
I've
probably.
been really excited going to Cubio and it was exactly the same as everyone else. And I was like, oh man, they could have just made Cubio a bit more exciting.
Actually, I can't remember the damn name of it now. Hold on. I know I've got to have it bookmarked somewhere here.
Yeah.
Come on, it'll come to me when I see it, right?
Yeah. Altair? Don't know.
Oh! I think that might be it.
Altair?
Was it Altair?
Sounds pretty spacey.
No, that's actually a federal
Oh, is it?
system. What is it? What is the capital of the Empire, folks?
I
know it's like.
oh, is it?
Where is
Oh,
it?
the Empire's not Sol, is it? That's Federation, isn't it?
Probably
Is it Sol?
I spend way more time in like federal.
No, Alioth is the.
Well, okay, I know it's where there's that very no, not Seoul, you hoser. Seoul is the capital of the Federation.
Yeah.
I believe it starts with an A.
It starts some kind of reminiscence group for elite players as they're getting older. Remember?
Achana.
That's the one.
Yes.
Akana.
With, of course, the large, big, heavy boy planet that you can land on. With the Achenar system.
Yeah,
there you go.
5G, is it?
Yeah, Seoul is the federal capital of the federal. So basically, like the Federation is like Space America, and the Imperials are basically like Space Rome, and then the Alliance is like, I don't know, Space Brexit or something.
Space Amazon.
Space EU. Yeah, Death Star got it. Yeah. Achenar. So it's Achenar, and then Alioth for the Alliance, and then Seoul for whatever. A Beagle Point.
Yeah.
The capital of Empire is E. Okay, clever.
Yeah.
And then like each power play system, like Cubio is like the power play system for Aisling Duval. And then, what was Winters? I think it's Rhea. Are we heading to Block Station? Yes, Block Station. Block.
System scan complete.
You gotta know your capital systems, know your elite geography.
Warning.
Oh shit, I hit a sun.
Hull integrity compromised.
Also, watch where you're going. Did I turn off the damn planetary lines?
Actually, maybe you did. They're useful.
Well, we get to just admire my paint job.
Oh, yeah, which one you got? The asymmetrical
Beautiful ship.
red and white one, is it?
Yes.
Nice.
The one that looks like, yeah, someone has like, it looks like you basically ran into a blood donation ship and blew it up and then like ran through it.
Yeah.
It looks like you're spattered in blood.
I have that kit for my cutter, I think. I should go and get that, and then we could drive
Well,
near each other and look weirdly the wrong shape.
I know Scorpius it calls them the nun smear, like smeared nuns. Nuns have been smeared all over his ship. I think he has it for the beluga or something like that. I don't know.
All right.
Is this part of the quest? No, so this isn't part of the quest. I was just doing trivia.
Temperature critical.
Yeah, it's like Christmas
Yes,
quiz.
but Achenar is permit locked, and you need to get up to a certain rank
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
No, but
is it the
dude,
cut?
we're just doing some
Is it the
old,
Clipper
good old
rank?
trivia. The what?
Is it Clipper rank or not?
I think you get. I think you get it before you get the Clipper. I remember I had the Achenar
Yeah.
permit pretty early. I think when you get the Courier, or even right before or
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then I remember it took me forever to get the damn Clipper.
Yeah, man.
Because I mean, I talked about it for years and years, and then finally just went and did it. It only took a couple days, but that's forever in my book.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long time. Yeah.
But yeah,
You haven't got a cutter yet, have you? See?
no,
Have you got a Corvette yet?
no.
Oh man, you got to do that. You get a Corvette, they're good.
I mean,
The cutter will just. My
I'm-
cutter's called the last straw because when I got it, I was like, fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? It's like
yeah,
you
right.
do all that and you go, it's a kind of good shit, but it's like it's not. Whereas the cutter felt like quite exciting.
Yeah, that's what I need to turn back orbit lines so I don't smack into suns.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
I
some
definitely like
boots.
I'm because like I want both
There's
of
some
them.
triangles in this system I've found.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just appeared
Jump
behind
over.
me. It's like, oops. In block.
Should we do some reverse piracy?
I think they're going somewhere else, I think. I'm more
I want to
interested in
deliver the
them.
gifts and then do reverse piracy, not like
Yeah, man.
because I do want to get these.
It's just- It's like reverse
skins.
reverse cowboy piracy, is it?
What? What? We could certainly like do some ship mounting, I guess.
Yeah.
Scan complete.
It's very dangerous. I always
just
miss
don't put it
them.
as a
Whoa. Another down Earth like. See, they're everywhere.
Fuel scoop.
There are a lot in the bubble. I was actually, and I'm like, again, it's like,
Shift drive
Yeah.
charge.
it wasn't like the TRAPPIST system or something. Like they found exoplanets, and then like it turned out to
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
very similar to the same number that was actually in Elite, and it's like
Yeah.
the space engine may have predicted that, and so you wonder. It's like there's a lot of Earth-like worlds. Now I'm sure a lot of them are hand placed, right? But it's like even when you go out there in the black, like it's not like, I mean, finding an Earth-like world that's undiscovered, it's not common, but it's not super rare.
No, I think I found an orbiting pair, which is quite exciting. That was
So
my
you
retire- I
got
was
you,
like,
you gotta wonder. It's like maybe there are like more Earth-like worlds out there than we would think.
yeah.
All right, end into block. Oh yeah, we got some holodots. Let's see here. We got
I was
Jatek.
watching a program the other day about how they're looking for signs of like, advanced civilizations, sort of thing, in other galaxies, sort of thing.
Right.
Because they're saying it's really hard to find. They can find like Earth-like worlds, but they need to find either signs of like civilization or that sort of thing. But the hard thing is, because they're saying it's like if you want to look through this galaxy, it takes so long to look through them all. Whereas if you look through another galaxy, you can look at a lot of them all together because they're all kind of clumped together. But then I was thinking, if you look at another galaxy, they're like 500 million years ago from the times, because it takes that much time for the light to get here. So you look in the past, so those civilizations might not have started where we're looking at them.
Right.
There might be a lot, like if someone's 2,000 light years from us, they would only see the Egyptians. They wouldn't see us, sort of thing. So yeah, it's interesting, man. I mean,
That's part of like the Fermi paradox or whatever. And
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
well, like what if the optimal conditions for life to form in the universe, like let's say, have only been around for the last billion years out of whatever,
Yeah.
16 or whatever they think it is. But like, yeah, like what if in the last billion years, like the universe cooled enough to allow for the formation of complex life? Therefore, like, yeah, you could in theory have like a super advanced civilization 17 galaxies over, but the light from that
would
civilization
not have got there.
hasn't got here yet because
Yeah.
you know, it
It's
takes a billion years to travel, right?
We're looking in the past. It's just like, wow.
That part, I love that kind of those concepts and stuff like that. Where it's just,
Yeah, man, I do.
like yeah. Could you imagine? It's like if we made first, like we get an alien signal, and it's like for a couple of years, like okay, we like the first year we're like okay, we're trying to decode this language, and then finally we figured out it was a greeting, and now we know what their genitals. They sent us pictures of their genitals, which normally is kind of weird, but like okay, we've been sending out pictures of our genitals into space for a while now. It's just sending dick pics to the stars, right? Was Death Star saying, given that we can destroy our civilization with nukes after 5K years developing, that's it, right? That's a part of the Drake equation, the Fermi paradox or whatever. But like, imagine, okay, so okay, so we figured out, okay, we know what their genitals look like and all that, and then we start to decipher their language, and then like over the next couple of years, it's like, yeah, like we know that they really like saunas. They have alien saunas. Yeah. And we learned about their culture. They taught us a new form of dancing. We got to sample their music, and then like you know, it's like 5 years later. It's like, oh, now they're sending out distress calls saying their planet's about to be eaten by a swarm of like metal-laden creatures, and then suddenly the signal goes out. Like that would be far scarier than fucking not knowing that aliens exist. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm in this like dark sci-fi mode. It's been too much Doctor Who, man. It just puts. I love these like dark. That's what I love about Doctor Who, though. It's like they kill children in that show. Like that show has balls when they get down to it. Like they embrace like the horror of sci-fi at times.
They like the big story. They like that kind of like let's go for a bold story, which is great, man.
Yeah.
But again, it's that thing of like it's taken 3.5 billion years, I think, for life to come on this planet, and I think in 500 million years, the sun will expand and destroy the Earth. So it's quite late on in our cycle.
No, not half a billion. I think 3 to 4 trillion years.
I thought it was 500 million we got left.
So, okay, well, 3 to 4 trillion years before the sun swallows the Earth, but it will have expanded and puffed up enough to like fuck up the planet before then. So maybe like. You know, like that is like 2 trillion years, but
I know because the one I was watching, the lady was saying it's like we've got 500 million left.
Well,
that's quite slow.
But that's so like but not based on the sun though, like based on the cycle of the Earth or whatever. Like the planet might become intensely unlivable in a billion years or whatever.
But again, they were saying that because they think the moon was created for an impact, and that might have knocked us back a few billion years. So life could have started a lot earlier if we didn't get hit by the moon. But then, if without the moon, would we have the rhythmic stuff that have made a lot?
Well, I heard
great, man. I love it.
The moon might have been exactly what we needed to get that
totally
started.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe life would have never come here if the moon hadn't graced us with a little boop.
Totally.
A lunar boop.
Moon boop.
Yeah, I just bought some tea buds. These tea buds have been hand plucked from the dangerous Ethries carnivorous Carmelia sinensis plants. Only those with sharp reflexes make it through their first season without losing fingers or entire hands to the deadly fast plants. Due to the danger in collecting it, this tea is famous and expensive. Cool. Can we see some of those? Cool. Like, can you imagine in exobiology and you came across like a Venus flytrap sort of thing that would like start attacking you?
Yeah, man, great, isn't it?
I love it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, damn it. I've got to... Hold on, I got to go down to the dock to read this damn message again, because the light placement just right there. What are you saying there, Dead Star? Man, set back 2 billion years, my library won't be well overdue. The unknown is scary, but knowing that there is a terrible force hiding in the dark is even more so. Well, that's the thing, right? It's just like, yeah, you get a message from an alien race. There's all this glee for excitement for years and years. We're deciphering their language, cultures, learning more about them. We can never meet them because they're too far away. But like, it's so fascinating, and you know we know that life's out there. And then just like the horror comes in, and then they're like, this is the last one left. You know, like they're coming. The drums beating in the dark. It's like fuck. Ah! I love it. Okay.
I watched the latest tune again last night, and really enjoyed it, sort of thing. And it's that great thing of like, you know, millennia spanning civilizations in a
Yeah.
galactic space, but then there's this like intense brutality to stay on top of things. It's like, oh
Right.
man, yeah, it's good, it's
Right.
excellent, yeah, it's a good film.
Will I be playing Star Wars Outlaws? I don't even know what that is, but sure, I'd play a Star Wars game. Yeah, the Drake equation, Fermi paradox, Great Filter. Oh, the Great Filter. And it's like, that's the thing. It's like, what's scarier? Because the Great Filter is like that thing where like most civilizations don't become ascend past type 2 or whatever civilization. Because they either blow themselves up or realize that like faster than light travel is too impossible, and then work on digitizing themselves and uploading into a computer and like.
That's the whole thing,
or whatever, right?
If,
or like
if FTL is impossible, then that's insane. That means we are all destined to just go up our own arse pipe, aren't we?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I believe in aliens. I believe that we have been visited. I think there's enough. And again, this is like a belief, not a fact, right? Like, I'm just saying, it's like I think there's enough circumstantial evidence to
there's enough weird
say
stuff
that
something's been here.
Yeah, I don't think like the North Korean weather balloons are able to do the shit that we've seen in like documented evidence, right? Like like I think there's something. I again, it's like dimensional travel or mass reduction. Like again, all you need to like. Okay, so no mass can travel faster than the speed of light, but what if you could cancel out mass? Right? Because what is mass, right? Okay, so you think about it, it's like, okay, this stuff, which is mass, like, or mass particles, interact with space and time, which is the Euclidean geometry of the universe. Through the Higgs boson or whatever. So like,
so if
the
you
Higgs
can step away from the Higgs, then you could move in.
Well, that's it. Yeah, if you could just like create a Higgs boson repulsing field. And then you had all this mass that wasn't interacting with whatever the ether is, then in theory, that shit could go faster than light speed. What that would do to time, I don't fucking know. Like, okay, like, I think faster than light travel could be worked out. I believe it, right? Even if not, I think, we could still colonize a good part of the galaxy, right? As if we have, like, a fusion energy drive, right? Because even if you could go up, because like we could get to like 90% the speed of light with constant acceleration.
And there's enough Doctor Who episodes to last a long journey, 26 light years to the next planet. We could do that, can't we? There's stuff to do.
You have to rewatch it if you. Well, I mean, like generations, but like okay, like right now, we have that technology that if we so wanted to put together the money and funding,
we could do generations,
and we wanted to go to, let's say, Alpha Centauri, right? To go to Hutton Orbital, get our free Anaconda, right?
Yeah.
We could absolutely do it, and it would take like 9 years.
Yeah. That's the thing, we should be doing these things, man. We should be sending stuff out,
I mean,
brave.
And I think that you get like I don't know, like send someone we don't like, send James Corden, send him off, send him to Alpha Centauri. That's worth it, okay? It's good. It's good for him. He gets to do something meaningful, and we get rid of him. But but the point being is like, it's like we could absolutely get to Alpha Centauri. Could we get to Sagittarius?
He's too heavy to launch, though.
That would. Well, we'll slingshot him into orbit and then rendezvous.
Reduce the mass problem.
We'll use trebuchets. Actually, like space trebuchets, I know it's like a real thing or a real idea, but I'm like, that shit is fucking cool. Like slinging probes into space without like a rocket ship.
Yeah, from the moon, man. They're going to do it, won't they? With
right? Just launch them with a trebuchet. Like how? Like okay, I can't wait because like if you think about it, it's like okay.
Well, they're going to do maglevs on the moon. Wouldn't that be the idea? Do like a giant maglev that would just accelerate stuff and then just fire it off the moon because you've got an atmosphere to slow it down. It's like wow, that's amazing.
But you think it's like most sci-fi. It's like we just go right from modern day, airliners and space shuttles to somehow inventing light speed and then going to the stars and becoming Buck Rogers and
and ships about the size of a car.
We go from we go from 1999 to Star Trek in most fiction because of one discovery, right? But it's like if you think about it, like I think like there's this interesting period of future space travel, where it would be like the medieval era of space travel, where like we're colonizing the solar system and we use things like space catapults, right? Where it's like we haven't quite got to teleporters and FTL technology, but definitely like I love that period of. And it's funny because we're talking about like essentially a sci-fi like obviously we're not in that period. This is fiction, but I love that I love any like the Expanse. That's why I love the Expanse, because it's in that sort of like that early, the medieval space age, you know.
Yeah. It's all just starting, so
it's like no one's going faster than light. They're all using sort of like something that like you can imagine being very conventional.
Newtonian physics. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, right. And it's like like they're not landing spaceships on the Earth and just like going down, and that one little tiny thruster that points backwards is somehow supporting the weight class of the ship. Like that's something that always, like when you're watching Star Wars, right? And the ships are landing and the thrusters are pointing backwards, and it's like, wait, even in Elite, where it's like you're landing a fucking clipper on a high G world, and it's like you see the little tiny thruster engines, and you're like, there's no way that is like launching that rocket. Right?
Yeah.
This is like this Earth has like 5 Gs, and I'm still able to use these tiny little like.
Dave Star's comment.
Something up here. What? And sorry, let me see here. Comments. What about quantum entanglement? Go faster than light using that method. Well, I think that would be great for communication, right? Like, because like.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I. But like, okay, the scientific explanation is like when two electrons are entangled, we know that if like one has an upspin, the other one will have a downspin, and therefore if we change the one, the other one changes. But the active measurement itself changes. It's fuckery. It's real fuckery, and I don't know. And again, the theory is like, okay, like you could like essentially, send information faster than the speed of light by having entangled computers, right? The quantum computer.
Yeah. But as long
like,
as you can get them entangled and get them different places.
Well,
that's the hard thing.
Think of this is you want to get more interesting sci-fi speculation. Okay, so think about it this way: you make a clone, right? So we have to invent cloning. Yeah. You make a clone of yourself, and the clone is made entirely out of particles that are entangled to one particles in you. It's like every atom in your body is like cloned and entangled to this entangled clone, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe your consciousness could be like the flipping of the switch, like which body are you inhabiting, and then you could like send the clone out on a generation ship or something, and then put yourself in cryogenics or whatever, and then it's like wake up and check on the clone, right? Which if you watch the latest season of Black Mirror, there's one episode that kind of does that.
Oh, really? Right.
Oh, have you seen it? It's the one with Josh Hartnett and Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. It's such a good episode.
I was just remembering some very strong magic mushroom memories. When I think I'd quantum entangle myself.
Quantum. I won't spoil the whole thing, but like the plot of it is so good. It's two astronauts and they're on their way to like Europa or some shit, right? And what they've done in the future is like essentially they clone you and send the astronauts up, and you're essentially on that way there
entangled as a
you only have to wake up to do certain things, and then you go back into a stasis chamber, and then your mind is teleported into essentially a robot synthetic body, so you're able to basically like my body's on the way to Europa, but but I only have to wake up on the weekends and press a couple dials on the computer, then I go back and go with my family. And it's like the main astronaut that's like famous. It's like imagine like Neil Armstrong is going to the movies and people are like, oh, Neil Armstrong, can I get your picture, right? And then he brings his family home and kisses his wife goodbye, and then he gets to do a chair and then wakes up on a spaceship.
Yeah.
Great plot. Now the twist in it, and this is where that's where I love Black Mirror. Maybe this is why I'm so dark and disturbing. I'm sorry, but the sort of plot.
Where are we heading to next though, as well, man?
Huh?
Tell us this. But tell us where we're going to.
Listy. The last place we need to go, George Lucas Station.
Nice.
Oh yeah, hold on. What do we get here? So we got Santa jumper green and red snowfall paint. Okay. What is on Listy? Is this a statue, a robot? Doesn't look like it will balance on. Oh, now it's singing. What a unique melody. I wonder if Mr. Harksing left instructions to turn it off. So he sent Jasmina Halsey some singing robot. But yeah, we go to George Lucas. That's our last stop.
Of course, right, man. Yeah. People were getting tetchy in the chat. But not.
Who's it?
They want space chat.
Oh, so
and
Mr. Tyson, Mr.
movement.
Knight, you gonna play the game? No, I just want to talk about science. I want to talk about science. But like, okay, what was where was? Oh fuck. Okay, so yeah, the main plot is like one of those astronauts is on Earth.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of like, you know, anti-clones, anti-robots, and they kill the astronaut's family in front of him and like kill his body. So now he's stuck, like basically like there's one astronaut that's like going home and being with his family. The other one is dealing with the grief of like watching his family be murdered, and it's a crazy fucking concept. It's so good. Black Mirror is fucking it like you feel after watching it, you feel like a little like I gotta shower and I can't watch another episode right now because I will die. But they are just so brilliant. Just the plots are just so, my god, they just hit you. And that one was one of the greatest episodes. Hold on. Let me just catch you up on Dead Stars. Dead Stars. So FTL is possible. We have to use Takosa's ass pip. What? Is ass
My
pip?
extra pip.
Is that like folding space or something?
That's
Well,
what
that's
the pip's for in
the ass pip.
in multi-crew.
He's too heavy to launch though. Oh, James Gordon. Yeah, space trampolines. I'd be patenting that idea. Ooh, yeah, that'd be an interesting. It's just like a planetary bounce, right? Where it's like, okay, like we can't, rather than slow ourselves down, we'll build a giant trampoline in this area of space the ships can just bounce off of, right? And then what? Yeah, it would take almost as long to travel as it's taking time to get to our next destination. I know. Whatever. It's fun discussion. Where's this? Oh, BF Canis Vintici. We're passing.
And then Ray was saying he got interdicted by a mamba, and he submitted and asked yes.
And he just asked you to get a day left. Oh, that's lovely. The asp is so massive. Oh, asp. Yeah, Takosa's asp.
Massive. My asp is massive.
Asp.
They are so big. Like if you put next to a house, they're way bigger than they're. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But again, Star Wars spaceships are tiny. That's the crazy thing. They can jump that way, but yeah.
Oh, we're passing through Haddad. I've been here before. The old Haddad system.
Haddad, I remember Haddad, yeah.
This is like, again, when you get like close to the old worlds and you start running across system names that you recognize, and it just feels home. Like
that's
like
the thing. I remember from the first game.
It's like you ever go back and like there's some childhood home that you lived in, and you're driving around. You're like, let me drive through the old neighborhood. It's, oh, that's oh yeah, those people. They still live there. My asp is so big when it sits around the house. It sits around the house. Oh, good one. Good one.
Leasty, here we go.
Should be like what? 2 jumps? 3 jumps?
3 jumps? Yeah, I seem to have had 3 jumps, which is weird because I don't think I'd jump as much as you two, but yeah. I've just got better at it. Got a giant asp, that's what it is.
Did you like use some jumponium?
No, I don't know what happened.
Do you ever use the material of the jump boosters?
I never used jump boosters ever.
They're only like there are some stars that you like have to use it to get to.
I use the what are they called? The white dwarf thing sometimes.
Yeah, the neutron highway.
But not in a Type 9 because it's kind of died twice.
Oh yeah. I would not attempt that in a Type 9. That's a murder sentence.
Yeah. I see Dead Star. We had to George Lucas.
Yes, indeed. Good old JL or GL.
GL.
You've used Jumponium at the fringe. That's what I'm saying. Like, you never want to use Jumponium is like that in an RPG game when you get these special elixirs and you just basically be like, I'll save those for like when I need them, and then at the end of the game you're looking at your inventory and going like, oh shit, I forgot about all of these. Like that's what Jumponium is to me. It's like that shit that you're like saving for the boss, but then you never end up remembering to use it.
I could do 34. I've got 200. Yeah, I've got loads of them really, but I just never think about using them. Because again, I've got a carrier that I just
But like,
use to jump
but,
in
but it's like
everything,
you get to like the fringes of the galaxy, the stars get farther apart, and it's like you kind of sometimes have to
Yeah.
use them, right? But it's like then that's where I get paranoid, where it's kind of like, okay, I have enough to get out there. Do I have enough to get back?
Yeah, I've never been that far though. I go about 3-4k out, and I get scared. I get bored.
How would that, like, if for example you got yourself stranded in a system like that, and you called the fuel rods, like how could they save you? Because they can't bring you materials for Jumponium.
Or can they? I don't know. Can they drop some stuff and you could scoop it? What is it?
But I'm like, okay, like where is the exploration data stored? Like if
Carbon,
you were to,
germanium, arsenic, nobium. Maybe you can't drop them. Yeah.
like if you were to get out on a planet and get into the fuel rod
Yeah.
ship, travel back to your carrier, and then order your ship back, that might be a way to circumvent that.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only
They
way I
put
can
jump
think of
out
it.
in there.
I think the exploration
Cobra
data, but the exploration data is like stored on your ship. So like if your ship blows up,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
can't, you're dead.
Well, they do. They
Peace,
jump
peace.
out in Cobra Mark 4s just to make you feel really bad about it. So they, we're fine. And yeah.
Or like jump out in an FDL. It's like how did you guys get here?
Yeah.
Fuel rod
Honestly,
secrets.
find somewhere to get stuff from.
That's where EDSM will help. Will tell you where you can get more Jumponium. Oh yeah, there's like certain planets or whatever where you can mine that stuff, right? Or wait, is Jumponium just like a material, or is that like part of a synthesis?
It's carbon and oh no, maybe what was it?
Oh
Yeah,
shoot!
Jumponium
shoot.
is. Oh, don't do that.
I think Jumponium is like the material, but where do you actually even do this? Where is
In
this?
the inventory and go down to synthesis. Yeah.
Like where? FSD injection. Okay.
FSD
so like,
injection. Yeah.
like the premium requires carbon, germanium, arsenic, niobium, yttrium, polonium.
Polonium.
So where's
Yeah.
Jumponium?
That's what they call it, don't they?
Oh,
Oops.
so that's just the colloquial name.
Yeah.
Jump-
For all the things.
Jumponium.
Yeah.
Jumponium is
It was-
it's the cocktail.
Been trying to scoop the Jumponium for 8 years.
It's like a Caesar is like clam, tomato, and
game.
vodka.
Yeah.
Jumponium is like a cocktail.
Yeah. Totally.
Mostly polonium. That sounds like a new Douglas Adams book.
Yeah. Oops. The classic of not asking to dock before I try and dock. So yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, don't piss off George.
That'd be
He
fine.
might write you into the prequels.
His big fat neck will get me. Do you know what I mean? Oop.
Oh, and you can
Okay.
you can do it from modules, right? So yeah, if you go into Frameshift Drive here, there you go. You can get right to injections. I forgot about that.
From module, hey.
Yeah,
Can you?
if you click into the modules, you go right on the synthesis. So like if you're for example, like refilling your weapons in combat, it's better to do it from that screen, because then you can see like this missile
right.
rack is only at whatever. You can go in here and
I don't look at the
synthesize.
menus enough. That's good, yeah. Right, do we deliver the last two? This
is the last one. This is the last one.
Oh, yeah.
I think after this, like, I don't know if we'll get it like a hey, thank you for doing them all, or if we have to go back for that. I don't know. Limpets for cargo base too, but you only get 4. Wait, what? You only get 4. Oh, four limpets from the basic synthesis. Synthesizing limpets, like, it takes like what, iron and nickel, and I had so much of those. But they're so useful in every aspect of life.
Yeah.
They are the cornerstones to secret life. To the point where it's like, yeah, now I see the iron and nickel, I'm like, no, I must hoard. Like, that's become as valuable as polonium to me. Like, I was down to 35 iron and like 14 nickel.
I'd run out of iron. I think I was scared. I'm worried for myself.
Ooh, boink. Okay. Landing pad 10, please.
Right. Oh.
Landing
Oh,
gear deployed.
5 or 6.
Drifting.
If I missed one, then I don't know. Oh, they're all delivered. What have I
Perfect
got? Only...
You're playing the game since ever and already forgot about this, right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
there's so many levels. I mean, like, yeah, it's like we talk about how big and wide the galaxy is, like how big and wide the damn menu system is. Like everything in this game is just large,
I've thought about it.
large and in charge. Ooh, Azure milk, yeah. At least an evil juice. I forgot how much they'd sell 2. I could sell a couple of these tea buds. Not getting maximum profit for it, but whatever. Festive gifts. Okay, we just want to sell 1. And let's see what we got.
Incoming message.
Okay, 2 messages. Okay, shoot. I gotta go back down to the damn thing. Because it's like that light is always there right in front of my comms panel. I wish you could change the opacity on this. Okay, so Elijah Beck says, thank you for this charming gift, Harold. I hadn't previously wanted a drone pen that writes beautiful poems about harmonic coexistence, but I can now see I was missing out. Assuming I can calibrate the pen to cease scribbling its prose on every possible surface in my apartment, I'll cherish it. Alright, that's fun. And Onion had 3 decal, okay. Yellow Blizzard paint job for the Anaconda, Astro Explorer, Cobra Mark III, and Python.
Oh, nice.
Like the 4 ships where I already have like 25 skins each. Turn off the bloom. I like blooms. And then, okay, we also got a message from Harold. Outstanding work. Commander, you are a true hero. My prestigious prototypes have all been delivered to the intended individuals. No doubt they have sent you words of awe and inspiration upon receiving their parcels. Who knows, perhaps if the recipients are as smitten with their gifts as I expect, they would be willing to endorse their widespread manufacture so that every system can enjoy my work. Think of the prestige, not to mention the credits. As a token of my thanks, I've sent an extra extravagance to your account. I bid you a fantastically festive holiday season. What'd I get?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't my
How much money did I get?
I don't know how much money I had before.
Maybe 20 million?
Yeah,
Is that
I
it?
don't know.
20 million? That's like nothing. It may be 100 million, maybe. I don't know. It feels like that would make sense. Hold on. Where is the Reddit thread here? Because someone...
Out Park sang.
No, those are festive drops. That's not what I want. I want to know about your Twitches. Look out for festive gift thieves. But I mean, yeah, if you're flying it open, just look out for anything.
Yeah.
So
What'd
list
you
of
get?
rewards. Oh god, it's 20 million. 20 million credits. Like
Wow.
half of an Orpheus. Wow. Wow. Thanks, toy maker. I'll be able to afford some Christmas limpets.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
But it was fun. I mean,
Oh no, I mean I'm not complaining. I had a good time.
yeah.
Had a good time. Got some free skins that I probably already own because I think these are re-gifts from last year's Christmas. Like they're just cycling out the discount bin of
They're all the
skins,
ones that
all the skins.
all the ones they're giving out on the live streams, wasn't it? Where you
Right.
get Twitch drops. These are.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. I mean, I'll do it just for it's something to do, right? It was fun to just go around the bubble and see different things. What are you saying there? Imagine when 20 million credits meant something. I know, like in the first,
man, it used to
in
be
the first
lots.
in the first 6 hours of the game. When we was jumping a couple dozen light years at a time back then, it would have taken weeks to complete this. Well, I remember when it was like if you could get a payout of 20 million, you're like, okay, I can actually upgrade my FSD, or it's I'm going up from C class to B class, and then you're oh shit, that's heavier. What the hell? What's up with these classes, right? Like back in the day when you just like first starting out, I remember like having to like in those first early things of being like, I want this advanced discovery scanner. Oh my god, that's over $1 million.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
How am I going to do that? Okay, well I'll do this 50,000 data courier mission. Like that's a lot. And then it's like eventually you get to that point where okay, like if you do missions in the same system, improve your reputation. Interestingly, now you get better missions, right? Or if I could do this, okay, let me take this like assassinate this pirate mission, and then you show up in your fucking adder and it's an anaconda and you're like, oh my god, this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
And it's like, I do miss that, and that's where I'm like, okay, like I would never clear my save, right? I could see like starting another account or whatever and having fun with it, but I wouldn't get that far in it because there's just way too much. There's way too much. Like starting a new account at this point, oh my god.
I got another account. I got to a Python in about 3 or 4 days. Whereas when I first bought Elite, when it first came out in December, I think February, I was still in a what's the Apex ship now called? The little teeny.
The adder.
Yeah, I was selling Adder 2 months later because I was just delivering stuff, and it was just like it was harsh. I think if you when it first launched, if you killed an anaconda, you'd get 60,000 credits, I think. So it's like which was well harsh.
Oh yeah,
but
like you pay that back in like ammunition. And...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the fuel used to cost you money. In the olden days. But yeah, in the old days.
Back in the Iron Age.
Yeah. But there's something weirdly nice about it, even though it's horrible. I mean, yeah.
Oh, Commander Boogie Woogie. Boogie Woogie.
My kids showed me that day. I couldn't believe it. Commander Boogie. Yeah. Before the darkness came.
That was a lot before. Well, I mean, like, yeah, there was like the Dark Ages.
Yeah. Maybe heading back.
Don't smack him up. He doesn't have shields.
Oh.
I was like, oh, Commander Buggy Wuggy, and it's like, oh, he doesn't have shields.
Yeah.
I want to get Puggy.
He's flying away. He's quite fast.
Puggy, no.
He's probably just drops of stuff, isn't he, Puggy? Weighty Puggy Wuggy.
President.
He's jumping out, man.
Puggy, no! Puggy!
Puggy! He's gone. Puggy Wuggy. Puggy. Come on, the Puggy
Okay,
Wuggy.
I'm gonna go Super Cruise and try to see if I can interdict the commander and try to convince them to take some presents.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
People like Obsidian Nano was complaining that making money was too hard.
It's
Why
like,
would you
yeah.
do that? Why would you do that? I mean, look, it's like, but I get it that, like, in a sense of, like, you want that balance. Like, I kind of do miss that early progression, right? Because when you get to this stage of the game, you know, I got $1 billion in the bank. It's like, yeah, I complain about, well, I don't have $3 billion, but it's like, realistically, like, I can get anything I need. I mean,
Yeah.
also, realistically speaking, if I just, like, A-rated an Anaconda, I'd be in some real financial trouble. But, like, you know, it doesn't feel like there's no point in doing these $1 million missions. It's like, that's chump change, right? It's like, you know, I only stop for, you know, 60 million an hour now. So it's kind of like I do wish there was a way to recapture some of those elements, right? Like maybe if you could again, like maybe, okay, like what I would love to see would be like, okay, you are, let's say, Commander Spatula 007, right? And you own this lovely Anaconda, and you can hire these NPC crew members, right? And maybe what you can do is start creating alternate accounts, like different commander profiles, and one of those NPC crew commanders can be like another character on your account. And then you could have 6 or 8 of them crewing an Anaconda. And then, like, based on each character's progression or what they've done, they can get perks that help, like, give extra shield recharge or weapon recharge. So, like, you could, like I could just, like, play as Roberto, my ship launch pilot, level him up on my own time kind of thing, and then, you know, try to get Roberto a certain perk by working for the Imperials or whatever. And then when I go back to be Spatula, I can have Roberto on my ship, and those perks can help me. And, like, you know, it's like, okay, maybe you can own 20 different profiles, and, you know, you don't need to level them all up to, you know, quadruple sextuple elite, but, you know, you could try to get at least I need a new character with this perk, and the only way to get this perk is to be part of Pranav Anatol's like weird death cult or whatever. Like stuff like that, right? Like I would be so stoked if that were the case. Like you could just like build your crew kind of thing.
Yeah, totally. Which kind of falls back into Frontier's kind of, they're really good at sim kind of stuff. So I wish they'd build a bit more sim. If you could like build your crew a bit and then like you say, start a settlement and set it off so this area is going to be a commercial area, this is going to be that, and do a bit of sim style balancing of that, and then watch it grow. That'd be amazing, man.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I see. That's where I'm like, some people are, and we've had this discussion a few times, like base building, right? And it's like I don't want to build the walls. I don't want to have to like micromanage menus and be like, yes, I want to. Will the bartender sell gin and juice or beer and bourbon? No, I don't care. I just want to basically have a bar, you know. And say like, yeah, okay, like my base will have a bar, it'll have a research lab, and you know, a manufacturing facility or whatever. And then you kind of just grow it out. Let me sort of direct the base, not like manage it, you know.
And again, maybe you have to like say, oh, the economy we're in is this economy. I have to maybe have more of this, and then I'll set up a trade link with this place. You know, that would be quite a nice level of.
Well, yeah, if you're like a min maxer, and it's like, okay, like if you build your base in an unexplored system. And build research labs, you get a bonus to your science, and your science can be converted into materials or something like that. But if you are in like a manufacturing system and you set up a manufacturing facility, that facility gets a boost on the number of materials it gathers or whatever, right? Like I don't know. Cool. I mean, like again, it's like it would be interesting. Like if you set up a research base. Or let's say like you could make a base that's perfectly balanced. Like it's got agriculture, it's got manufacturing, and it's got research. But like the manufacturing gathers materials, the agriculture credits or whatever. And then maybe the research would build like codex discoveries or something where like it would put give you a map of like where all the $1 billion plants are.
Yeah, or just make when you go out and scan stuff, they want more information, they'll pay you more for it. So you've basically made your gameplay pay more by investing in something else. So
but it's like, okay, but then you could be like, okay, I'm not going to build an agriculture, I'm not going to build manufacturing, I'm just going to build research.
Yeah.
You know, and then you've got like, okay, like that super explorer has built that super mega research base, and they're going to get super mega research bonus, you know?
But like, but then if you did that totally, then maybe that would actually collapse the economy. So you have to balance something, but not like micromanagement, but like large style. I know. I think then you could end up with, because there's quite a few planets in the game, so like you could end up with lots of different places that have different sort of things that you could engage with, and if then those player-made bases could make kind of missions that were based on what they did, you'd add that.
But you know what's gonna like, and see, here's the problem that I foresee, right? Is like you're gonna have all those people, like the same people that like playing solo and playing Mobius and PGs, like exclusively saying like, I don't want my base in open. I don't want my base to be interacted with and rated and blah 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 blah. I personally would find that exciting, but also could be annoying, right? Like you get back.
Are those people still around? No, they all left now.
Well, I assume they've always been in solo mode, so we'll never see them. Maybe it's just it's just one guy with 600 accounts pretending to be all those people, just to keep solo mode for himself. But
David Mobius,
just thinks he's the only player in the galaxy because he's just been in solo mode this whole time. But like you know, just like you would have, like, to me it's like, okay, like the Realm by Sierra. This is an old school Sierra game, right? If you don't know Sierra, you ain't old enough, okay? And they made the MMORPG, and I like the way that they did it, where every player had a house, right? And you would go into town, and let's say you would go up to the guy that would teleport you to your house. And you type in a code or whatever. So like the code for my house was like 1471 or whatever it was, right? And then what players would do is they would have these, like if you gave your code to someone else, say, yeah, go to 1471, someone could punch that in and go to your house. And then your door was locked. Like you could lock your door or maybe accidentally leave it unlocked. And if you leave it unlocked, people could get in your house, right?
Yeah, man.
And there were these things called drops that were being advertised because basically there was a 30-day free trial, right? This is how I played that game back in the day because I was very young. I didn't have a credit card, so I would sign up for the 30-day free trial under a different email address, wait for that trial to come near expiring, and then I would take all my loot, put it in my house, start a new account, go to my old house because I knew the code, and then just basically let myself in, take all the stuff, and then start that new account, right? And a lot of people would do this, but then they would grind it out for 30 days, and then they would have a drop, and so they'd advertise this in the general chats, right? So you'd have basically like 100 people, everyone meet on my lawn. Here's my code, right? So you basically like show up at this guy's house, and there's like 20, 30, 50 other people all crowded in his lawn waiting for him, and he's standing at the door, and he would unlock the door, and everyone would just rush inside, and all of the loot that he had would just be spread over the floor, and you would just basically try to grab as much shit as possible before everyone else like scooped it up. And sometimes you would get these crazy things, right? But it's like that like I like that idea of like, you can have a base, but let's say it's like you have like okay, so in game terms, like there's like a signal code that's associated with the base, right? Where it's like, if you don't want people to go to your base, like just like a carrier, you can set it like people can dock or not. You can set where it's like, if I want my base to be like hidden and not broadcast, cool. I can set it to that mode. And if I want it to be discoverable, so like other people can come here, there's risk and reward that comes with that. Like, yes, I can get raided if someone comes here. But at the same token, maybe I get a bonus. I get bonuses on everything that my base does. That would be a fair way to do it, I think. Where it's in the is shut up the complaining people,
So I think, like you say, just set it up like that and say, okay, well then if you're playing solo, you're going to miss out on all the fun, I think. But that's fine. But like, if you've seen No Man's Sky's new game they're bringing out on one Earth-sized planet, I think.
Wait, what?
It's quite good. They've got a new game they're bringing out. Basically, it's one planet, one Earth-sized planet, and everyone plays on this one planet, I think. And it's like a sort of fantasy-style game. It looks quite cool.
Is this from Hello Games? It's from Hello Games?
Yeah, Hello Games. It's like a sort of Valheim meets No Man's Sky, I think. It sounds quite good.
That is interesting.
We should do that. Yeah. It sounds very like... Yeah, I'm down for that. That'd be cool, man. But yeah. But again, like you say, that stuff adds... You could leave it quite open, but it could add quite a lot. Again, because you want to leave that weird openness that it has. But yeah. But yeah, people will be very proud of their stations or whatever, that's the thing, wouldn't they? Or systems.
It's funny, I remember it was funny because I remember Phil had asked me like a while back about Valheim in particular, where he's like, do you still play it? And it's weird because like that's a game where I really, really enjoyed it. And
that's the weird thing. Valheim I thought was amazing, but I'd never played it again because it's just a progression game, right? And I think that's that thing. Elite doesn't do that. You do progress it really slowly, but then it's not about the progression. Whereas at Valheim, I don't go, oh, now I've done it, I can just. It's like it's like addictive kind of progression.
I spent like 10 freaking hours in the swamps.
Yeah.
Mine that stupid iron and then cart it all the way over here because I couldn't teleport it. It's like all that investment just to get the next level, and then like very soon after that, beat the boss, and just lost interest. And totally, I had more plans for my base, and there was like an expansion that was launched. And I just never got back.
But
to
like say. You relief of the fatigue of like constantly having, because it's that kind of great game. I've been playing Lego Fortnite. It's kind of similar. It's like a really good fun game, but I know once I've beaten it, I'll just not play again. Something, and it's like because it's like a survival grind game, and you can but it's like Elite doesn't. That's the thing. Interesting thing Elite doesn't do. You know what I mean? But it's but it could do a bit more. But like I say, Valheim I thought was amazing. I thought it was a brilliant game, but I just don't play it.
Okay, but so here's an interesting question. If Elite had a boss, what would the boss be? The
boss?
It's such a weird, nonsensical
I suppose
question.
The Thargoids are the bosses,
but the boss seems like the boss concept seems so antithetical to what Elite's trying to do, right? I mean, like you could get like you could argue that the Titan is like a Thargoid boss, but you can't really fight the boss in the same way that you can fight a Hydra. So maybe the Hydra is the Thargoid boss, and a capital ship could be the boss of certain conflict zones. But like,
but again, it's like Elite's had a Galactic War for how long? A year now. It's like there's no other games you would actually put up with that. Be like, oh no, so I want to beat the boss in 3 goes maybe. Whereas like this is that idea of it's mirroring or mimicking reality, even though it isn't something.
It's slow burn, drip drop narrative.
Yeah, totally. But really interesting though within that thing.
But I would love to see more bosses as a concept. Like I like the idea of like, okay, you have to get through like 3 waves of eagles.
Yeah.
And then an anaconda comes in. Like I like the idea of like an escalation, right? Like
that's that thing I always wanted them to do, is to put missions in certain ships. So you've got to fly an eagle for this ship. That they're expecting an eagle to come to this station to deliver something. You've got to fly this eagle, because then you're put back in a different ship. You have different experience. Then you have to have a fight, and it's like it's. If I go in my Corvette with all the beam lasers just melting stuff, it just loses it. Whereas like you could have missions where you have to use a certain ship, and it put you in that perilous kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. If you can make the murder death machine, then why would you not fly the murder death machine, right? Unless you
totally. Unless
they force you, because like okay, like if it was like okay, like like you're gonna go into the middle of a facility and only an eagle can fit in the hole.
The Death Star is expecting this ship to come with this code,
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Like they're expecting a Type 7, so we have to fly Type 7. You can outfit it as you like, but like that is the requirement for. I would love stuff like that. I would love stuff like that.
But maybe you can't change the signature beyond this, so you can then actually do a bit of like outfitting. But you can't. You got to balance out your emissions so they would still. I think that'd be a really interesting way of making players then go, right, I've got to fly an adder for this one.
It also just because the thing when I think about Elite, it's like, okay, so when you think about like a lot of people in video games, they can be competitive, right? And we all like to compare.
Yeah.
In Elite, like how we demonstrate our space penis size is oh, I got triple elite, I'm elite in this, or I have this many credits, I have 6 fleet carriers, look how many anacondas I have, right? Like it all becomes like a stuff thing, or like maybe I would have first footfall on this, right? Like every profession kind of I guess has their like little dick measuring rods or whatever, right? And that would add that would add another good one for competitive gameplay, is like I did this mission in 30 seconds, or like I did this mission but I didn't equip any weapons, I sold my weapons.
Only using pulse or whatever.
Because there would be like a frame of reference where like everyone's doing that same mission, the same events and sequences happen, but how you deal with it could become the interesting story. So I love that idea. I think that would be like a really nice touch to Elite. And again, I would love to see like it as a way to kind of bring new players up to speed and also tie into the lore. You make them like historical battles that you're able to like relive, kind of thing. And so it's like like participate in the first. We're going back to like the first Empire versus Federation war in like the 2200s, and you're flying like an Eagle Mark 1 and fighting Cobra Mark 1s that are only available in those missions or something like that. If they came out with like historical ships, that'd be kind of cool. They could do some really cool things with that.
But I even think just because I've got all these ships that I never fly, I've got 30 ships on my carrier that I only fly 3 of them maybe. It'd be really cool just to be kind of pushed into them. And it's like, okay, you've got this mission is from Gary's Type 7 squad, and we're being pirated here, so can you fly on a Type 7, but you can put as many weapons and stuff on it as you want, and see if you can catch these pirates. I don't know, it's like,
well, that's
just give that different experience.
Like anything that can endorse and encourage the use of small ships.
Yeah, totally. I think small. Okay, we should do an eagle session one day, like, because I love backing in eagles because they're so little, and you get that real feeling of like, outside the window is death sort of thing, Whereas most of the ships we got now, it's like, even when we're fighting Thargoids, it's like you're kind of used to death in those ships.
Flying a Viper is like juggling a Ming Vaz, but like that's the feeling of it, right? Like you're terrified of like I'm smacking the one thing and I'm dead, but it's fun and you're this fast flitty thing. But it's just like anything, because like, okay, like, yes, missions where they just slot you in, you have to fly this ship. That's one great solution to bring it back. But I would like this. I'm racking my brain. Like, how would you make small ships more relevant in the open world, right? Just in the world that we're in right now, right? Like, how do you make small ships more viable?
I suppose either you have to say only certain weapons are for certain ships. So the Eagle has a certain missile.
So just like enhanced thrusters are only for small ships, kind of.
Yeah, so it
like,
actually gives it the glass cannon style thing. It's like it's really small, but if you can get close enough to a Corvette, you can take its thrusters out, sort of thing. You know, with this certain weapon.
I mean, you
but
can
it's
do it
hard.
with like certain weapons are only allowed for like Type 1 weapon slots. So yeah, you could equip that on your cutter, but you're gonna lose a size 3 multi-cannon for a size 1, you know, laser.
Yeah, or just say those weapons are for this brand, this make of ship. They're like sort of, an hour. This is like a whatever ship. They only have to use them on this one sort of thing. So like, so it'd give those ships back their uniqueness sort of thing.
I'm thinking like this. Okay, the phrasing on this is probably bad, but this would be my final solution to. This would be the ultimate. I think this would fix the problem. Is if small ships could equip, just like, you know, how some ships have like military compartments that are like dedicated to hull plating or shield boosters or whatever. If small ships if every small ship, so like a Viper, an Eagle, Sidewinder, etc., had a specific small ship component that was called the docking clamp, or something like this, and the purpose of that module, the only thing that it could do is it allows it to dock to a medium or large size ship.
Right.
So let's say like, you know, you get interdicted by the Anaconda, right? It's like, oh shit, he's taking out my drives. Engage the docking clamp, a magnet then like auto docks your ship to that player Anaconda, and you're able to then get out of your ship, board their ship, and then take the fight to them and shoot your way through their hulls and try to steal their ship.
Ah, man, hey,
right?
That's the dream.
So think about it that way, where it's like you're flying a big ship like an Anaconda. Yeah, you got all those pretty weapons, but if you come across an Eagle,
boarded.
That guy can get out and board you, motherfucker. And it's like you better then have like internal security, or you better have your Dominator seat, because now it's on even field, right? Or it's or maybe you're fighting like a wing of like 4 Sidewinders, and 2 of them dock, and 2 of them keep you occupied, right? And it's like you've got threats from both sides. Like that would be, I think, the ultimate. That would be the balancing act for the small ships, is they could dock with any other ship. Yeah,
because they're so small and maneuverable. Yeah, it'd be great.
There, so I've solved the problem, Raven. When are we getting our ship interior space piracy legs?
Won't take much to develop that at all. Just do every ship interior.
I'll give you 2 years.
And then
because I'm feeling nice today. 2 years.
6 months, I think that's enough. I mean,
well, six months. Just give me a nice planet. You should be able to give me a nice planet in 6 months. What's taking it so damn long? Just take all the textures, make them blue and icy, and put some snowmen. I don't care. No, ice planets. I remember there was some really cool concept art that I'm like. I got so excited about it, and then it just didn't happen. And it was like, and I remember thinking at the time, it's like, okay, maybe it's been delayed 6 months.
Remember
8 months.
They had that thing they made the icy shader, so like you could drive your SRV on ice. They showed pictures of it, like really cool.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, that like that wouldn't work on consoles, or I don't know where it would just kill our computers. And it's like, oh man.
But I would die for an ice planet looking like that, because it looks so cool. I want my Hoth. I mean, there's been some pretty cool planets that look blue and icy and white, but it's not like what we saw in that concept art was like insane.
Well, it's alive, that's the thing. Like there was weather and stuff there.
Yeah, Valor says he had a mission from a trading beacon that asked me to deliver 200 units to a surface base that only had a small pad. You used you used a Cobra Mark IV to do it in one trip? Wait, what? The Cobra Mark IV can take 200? Damn.
It's a lovely ship.
So maybe
no, probably do a few runs, I reckon.
Can you all just stop rubbing your Cobra Mark IVs in my faces because I'm getting shipping?
Maybe we should next stream we should all share pictures of our favourite Cobra Mark IV screenshots, just to make you feel better.
I'm gonna just take a picture of my next dump and
Cobra Mark V.
This is my
Number 2, Cobra Mark II.
Your speedy ship is the Eagle, but you forget why you chose it over the Eagle. Because it looks
Great
cooler.
It's faster, man. They're great.
And they are
It's
faster.
really good.
They
Yeah,
look,
they look.
I think
great,
they look nice. They look super nice.
Yeah.
Hold on, where can I? Hold on. I don't think we're gonna find another player in Super Cruise apparently.
No.
Where can I dock just so I can like look at my
So again,
Imperial Eagle because my
sounds
Imperial Eagle
silly.
is so beautiful.
Silly things like getting a player on foot, stand on top of a hill, and then just flying high eagles past them flat out is still an experience. I mean, because something going 800 meters per second, like you've got a fast Viper, haven't you, Spatcher? On foot, that must be crazy.
Oh yeah. Can I stream tomorrow?
Monday.
Today's Saturday. No, I cannot. I'm jamming with the band tomorrow.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yeah.
We're doing a little jammy jam.
Oh, nice. Any new tunes?
So, okay, so like we've got, I think, like I want to say 10 covers pretty down pat to the point where like you know we can always still improve, but they're pretty good.
Yeah.
And then we've got a couple more in there now, so we have a couple now that we're working on that are getting up there.
Cool, man.
I'm trying to. It's like again, it's like it's weird because like we all have very different musical tastes. We seem to have like this sort of the lines intersect or cross somewhere in the 90s, like early to late 90s, a lot of grunge and alt rock is where we all kind of go, oh yeah, we all like this stuff, right? But then like the guitarist is more into like Dream Theater and like prog rock, and and like I'm more into like punk and metal. And like the drummer is kind of like more into like funk and blues, and so like I think that makes interesting dynamics. But then it becomes really really fucking hard to
make everyone happy.
I saw that Death Star. I made like $74 off like trade dividends. I was like,
yeah, I saw that as well.
I was like, a pittance. Basically, it's not even chump change. It's like literally like 0.001 cent. What is Christmas challenge? What are we doing? Well, we actually finished the Christmas challenge. You basically go to this one place and it gives you have to deliver the gifts and
you have to undo the code. There's a coded alphabetical thing. You have to.
It's a simple shift cipher. It's no big deal. The problem is the grunt work of actually like translating,
writing it all out.
They're super long.
But it's
letters.
fun. It was good fun.
It was.
Then you get some money at the end.
You get some skins. You get some.
Oh yeah, you get Christmas flat launches. You get some bobbleheads. It's quite good, really.
The Santa suit as well, too, right?
Oh yeah. The inflatable Santa suit that we're all wearing now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we finished it. We've saved Christmas, delivered a bunch of shite all across the bubble. And now we're just. It's now I feel like it's like post turkey dinner. When you're just kind of like a little bit stuffed to the brim, and you get the booze is flowing, and you're starting to get loopy, and you're fighting off sleep. Because if you go to sleep, you're gonna draw on your face. I don't know. Oh yeah, bar. Let's go to a bar. Well, let me go. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the Dangus. I'll go back to. Or do you want to go? Oh, I don't know if Vatterman has a bar. So yeah, let's go to the bar in George Lucas.
Let's find the bar.
Back to the station. I was hoping to find a player and interdict them, but that can be difficult these days.
They're scared.
We came across a couple, but then it's like by the time we find a player, immediately they'll see, oh, there's a cutter and a wing coming at me with triangle combat log.
Yeah.
So you just know that's gonna happen. You missed Mr. Tyson and Mr. Nye. What? Oh, you want to talk about science?
Oh.
Okay.
Man,
what's
Python's
good
big ship. Good science.
We talked about the solar flare. We talked about Fermi paradox shit.
Yeah.
We talked about dark sci-fi concepts.
Yeah. Everything's doomed. Quantum entanglement.
Yeah. Wow, we actually covered a lot if you think about it. We basically just did like a space podcast with a bunch of crap.
With zero facts. I call it just hearsay. So
like a delicious bacon sandwich, but we took a dump on it. But if you scrape that off, I swear there's it's still good. It's still good.
Here. Dun,
I'm
dun.
coming into dock. You can probably watch me from the windows.
Oh, let's rush over.
It's a bit like about to come into Super Cruise.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
That's how far behind. I was just wandering off into space randomly. I'm like, sometimes you just do that. You get caught up in conversation. You kind of forget where you are. And then you just
Fly
like,
around.
And you're just like, I'm in the Oort cloud. What the hell? How did I get here?
The Oort cloud, hey?
The Oort cloud. I assume every system has an Oort cloud. I don't know if they're all called Oort.
Yeah. It's the stuff that wasn't collected up by planetary formation, apparently, the Oort cloud.
A good old Oort cloud. You see? Oh, okay. Here's some science. Here's some Tyson and Nye for you, Loot. Did you hear Voyager 1 or whatever? Apparently, is starting to malfunction and send back gibberish.
Is it? Because it's left the
It left the heliosphere
field, isn't it?
Yeah, it left.
That's right. Yeah, they said it's less dense than I thought it was. I think.
I don't know if it's beyond the Oort cloud or in front of the Oort cloud. I don't know exactly where the Oort cloud is, but it's left. Needless to say, the Voyager 1 has left the building, and now it's starting to just send back gibberish.
You've got. Yeah. It's just sending back pictures of our genitals on a gold disc.
Wait, why?
With James Corden singing.
Why does Loot want me to say that stuff? And
You gotta say that.
he wants you to say in quantum entranglement.
I'm worried about him. Entranglement. And you've got to say black hole again.
Black hole.
He's
What did I say? It weird.
Dressed up in his
Black.
He's nerding out. So.
Oh, he's just like, yeah. Say these. Are those? Is that the safe word? It's further than we can launch even a small James Corden. A James Corden should be a unit of measurements. It's like if we had a trebuchet that was capable of flinging a shuttle into space, how many James Cordens could he get into orbit?
You going into land yet? Come on,
Spencer. I'm here.
Where are you in?
Parking? Yeah. I already flew through the mail slot.
Oh.
You might have missed me because I wasn't flying like a crazy
lunatic. Did you see Death Star? I didn't see him.
What do you mean?
Death Star's got a cool, like, bronze outfit on. What colour is that? It's cool, man. Yeah.
If there's a big bang from a singularity, then at one time everything was entangled. Perhaps some quarks in your brain are entangled with quarks in other brains or other alien brains.
Nice. Cue music. Da, da.
It's like, I know that there's a Boltzmann brain somewhere out there out for me.
Yeah.
Well, that goes back into yeah, like just create a clone of yourself with entangled particles, and then you could just like have the clone sit there on the couch at work, eliminate the whole commute. It's like no more rush hour traffic. You just switch your bodies, just move your consciousness to the other quantum entangled body.
It should be fine. Entangled yogurt, yeah.
Entangled yogurt.
Quark is a zero of yogurt.
Quark is a type of yogurt.
Yeah. It's like a protein-rich something. I remember even quark.
It is entangled with the cow itself.
Yeah.
Oh, nice helmet. Look at you. You looking all shady there. You look like a friggin' like a robot monk.
That's what I was going for. That look. Like, hey. You can't jump. I want to jump over the table.
I know.
GA.
It's those magnetic boots, right? Which should make sense because these stations rotate. So they should be giving us like the fake gravity, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this concourse. Nice blue.
I need a courier like.
I like the blue concourses. The blue lighting is nice.
Yeah.
Sleepy NPCs. Oh my god. Are they sisters?
It's a lot of sleepy NPCs.
These two women look so the same.
They know where to live.
They're like wearing the same clothes.
Doing that weird yawny thing they do as well.
Same hair. I think this woman, that's her quantum entangled clone.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, totally is. She's got a black hole in her mouth as well, I think.
She's been snacking.
Yeah, Dead Star's trying to entangle himself.
Who are you? Carly Patrick.
Can you still jump on the chairs? Oh, yeah, you can.
You can get onto them. You can't jump on them.
Oh.
That's the unfortunate thing.
Hey!
You kind of got approached from the side, I think. Wait, which side? this one?
Oh, yeah, what?
Whoa,
What?
apparently not.
Whoa!
Can I get up on this way?
Whoop, fell off.
Oh, can't get on that one.
Nice.
Ah!
What we do in the game. I mean, we want all these missions, but I just want
Stand on the
things
yeah. Basically, it's
just
like
to climb
they
on.
built us a
Yeah.
one-to-one galaxy that you, and all I want to do
down.
is stand
Come
on,
on.
stand up on the couch.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
can you imagine if like this, like, can you imagine like you had a friend over, and they just come
Yeah.
into your place and then just like stand on your couch and start walking around
Yeah.
on your furniture. And
They're
you-
like, can you stand on top of your table? Like, what? Can you run
Oh,
off
yeah, look
it
at this,
and
look at
glitch?
Yeah. and they're just like
I
like
might.
sliding off behind the couch, getting stuck between the wall. It's like, what are you doing? I'm testing the physics.
Yeah. The first thing you do at a party is test the physics first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, test the
See if
physics
I-
of the room, right?
I want to see if I can glitch out.
And then
first.
just walk around and try to touch everything on the desk, knock over a couple of things. Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
breaks,
can't-
that breaks, that breaks. Okay,
Still can't drink.
good to know.
I can't order a beer.
I know. Well, or maybe they'll give you a yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. She's always got a very strange face, this lady.
Oh, I see that joke there. Sour thinking, yogurt in the brain. I get you.
Huh?
I get you. I get you there, Valor. Yogurt in the brain, sour thinking. Be like, but what if my brain is like a fruit at the bottom yogurt.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you dive through the first layers, there's basically no flavor, and then you just get to the bottom and it's like flavor town. It's like flavor
Too
overload.
much flavour.
It's all just buried deep down
That's
under
not
all
the
those
Commander,
layers
Commander.
of personality quirks. What?
It's Commander Bacteria. Hey, man.
Oh!
Tactile Maxime. Hi.
Hello!
We're people. We are humans.
I grab
We
your
do-
I grab your face.
Yeah. He's just like weeping.
He's like, finally, I have fans.
Yeah. So it's like, this is what we can do.
Yes, let's surround him with our greeting.
And then what to do next? Yep. Bye.
We're just so happy to see you, Commander.
Yep.
He pointed at me! He pointed at me! Oh my god! Oh my
Yeah,
god!
man.
He pointed at me!
8 years development. I mean, this is what you get. It's amazing.
Yeah! Give you the old thumbs up. Yeah!
Yeah, man. What's that one?
Though I keep, I
Yeah.
don't know who Sergio Glover is. Apparently, the guy who's standing beside him. But
All right.
I'm like, wait, is he actually Sergio Glover? Like, who is Sergio Glover?
Must be a mission giver, is he?
Moises Boyner.
Is that
Shit.
Carly Patrick?
I finally got some time off. So, got any suggestions?
Where is Sergio?
Yeah, where's Sergio?
Is it actually him?
Hey, Commander,
Maybe,
what
like,
can I get for
your name is.
Maybe you
Where'd he go?
did you hallucinate it? Maybe you're just having a moment, Spatula.
I found
Yes.
you. He was hiding.
You found Sergio? Where's Sergio?
No, Tactile Maxim. But I found that
Alright.
commander. He was hiding in there. I don't know. Maybe he's like over here. There, it's him.
Where? Where?
This crooner here, who's on a date with a lady.
Oh right. Well, oh, this one. These no.
Yeah, he
That one there.
must have been just like right in front of me. I was trying to point like over him, I guess. I wonder if I could get on this table.
Oliver. Oh, this guy. All right, yeah. They're having a good date, though, aren't they? Their hands aren't in the. His hands are a bit in the table.
Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they could.
Yeah.
The candlelight is very nice. I don't
Yep.
know why he brought his thermos to this fancy restaurant. Like they're bringing their.
What I like
their
is we're
packed
not
lunches.
we're not putting them off either by just waving and
Can
pointing.
you
at
imagine,
them.
like the three of us just go to a restaurant, we just walk into a oh, this looks like a good date. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, just pointing at them. Yeah.
they're both well dressed, you know. It's like, you know, obviously clearly putting effort into that. Yeah, I would say a 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
It's
it's good
like-
effort.
Like what?
If you don't mind doing a little light trespassing.
All right,
Whereas-
but let's see.
This guy here, though, look, he looks a bit like who's our mission giver with the yellow shoes?
Who, Morris?
Well, it's a bit like Morris a little
Or
bit,
you found Morris?
something I can
Yeah.
get for you?
but like a sort of a more.
He's
Spanish
got the
version.
jaunty mustache. Yes.
Yeah, it's his feet for me under the floor though.
He's got the yellow boots. Those actually look very comfy, like almost too comfy for space. You know,
Yeah, you don't want
it's
too
got
much comfort in
basically
space.
Uggs.
Let's keep you on your toes.
Space
It's
Uggs.
Carly Patrick. Space Uggs.
Oh, damn it!
Who's that there?
It's so hard to get camera mode working when you're sitting at the bar.
Lydia Zamora and
Do. I love when you just put your hands on the bar like a little. Like everyone just puts their hands on the bar so politely and just never moves them.
Yeah, never mind them. That's it. Like they're waiting for. I don't know what they're waiting for.
just
Hello.
so the bartender comes over, slaps him. Get your hands off the bar. I will call it a stream. They're actually pretty good considering that the solar flares only knocked us out once.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing actually.
But definitely, if you live in a place that's where it's possible to see that Northern Lights, apparently this is like the best chance to see the Northern Lights. I've not still seen them myself, so.
A lot of charged particles in this sky.
I do. I want to see that those ions ionize the nations. I don't know the exact science on it, but it's like mega sun waves smacking into the magnetic beach
charged
of Earth.
electrons hitting the Earth, and then the magnetic field pulls them all to north, and then that reacts with the oxygen or something and makes them go yellow or green. Apparently,
It creates
something like that.
pretty
I
colors.
think. Yeah, because I like it.
I want to see it so bad. I went to Iceland twice hoping to see it, and it was overcast. Well,
Damn them.
maybe one day, but I will end the stream here. We've been doing it for about 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
But wonderful. We got a lot accomplished here. We delivered all these wonderful gifts, talked about all this wonderful science and sci-fi and fun stuff. Obviously, like, it's what, the 16th of December, so I'll probably do one more stream before the end of the year.
Dun.
So that will be the fucking power play stream, and I figured that
Hey, it's really amazing.
so
Yeah.
I mean, it may take 6 hours of just menu management. So what I was thinking is, like, maybe, because I remember I tried to do this, was it last year or the year before? I tried to stream watching through YouTube, like the whole Christmas
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But it's like that's actually like what, like 3.5 hours if you try to watch it all.
Yeah.
It's actually ridiculously long. I don't think we ended
Yeah.
up getting through it all, or at least didn't. I don't think we ended up getting to the finale. But I figure
No,
if it's the stupid power play stuff, it might end up being a 6-hour stream. I might do it this Friday or something. I have to figure out the dates based on what else is going on in IRL.
Yeah, I'm going away from Saturday onwards, so yeah, I could maybe do Friday for 6 hours. We could do one question every 20 minutes of some kind of festive question to do with Elite.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
With
Like,
no prizes. I mean, nothing.
elite Christmas trivia. I don't know. It's just it'd be completely made up. Maybe I'll just make up some
We
completely
could use
fictional
Chat
shit.
GPT to make up really wrong facts about Elite.
It'd be like, okay, so Takozo, it's your turn to buzz in, and the question for you is: in the Elite Dangerous world, is Santa Claus real?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many
and,
pamphlets must you deliver for each?
and for bonus
round?
points, what is Santa Claus? What species is Santa Claus? Do you know?
Does
You should know this. You should know this.
is Santa Claus lactose intolerant, or does he not have caffeine in his diet?
He is a chocolate clone.
Entangled chocolate. He's a quantum entangled.
What is it?
Entangled chocolate mod.
I'm like. It's been now. How many years since YouTube? Like four years.
Yeah, must be, man.
It feels like a long time ago.
Maybe it's
But
longer.
I
Maybe
should
it's
bring back
5.
that chocolate Santa. I paid $70
Yeah, man.
to Shutterstock just to get footage of a chocolate Santa Claus melting.
I sure as hell do.
So
Nothing was going to hold you back.
just bring that chocolate Santa back. Yeah, I was gonna try to do a Christmas
I see your point.
Dangus episode. I don't think I can get it done. I need more time to be inspired before I start tackling another project. But Thunder Dangus is on my radar, very deeply on my radar. I am
Cool.
excited and dreading that because it's it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's
a lot.
Like it's gonna be longer than Dangus finger.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
With any poopy pants?
Okay, from what I recall,
I love the poopy pants. Yeah.
there has been no pants pooping in the script. There might
Ah.
be. You never know.
It's got to keep the theme running. You see.
Well, okay. I will tell you the intro. I reread it and I was like, okay, this is so good. This is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. It's such a fucked up, strange. I just like I was like I can't. I'm trying to remember like the state of mind that I wrote that in, and I'm like I don't know where that came from, but it is so good. It's gonna be so hard to pull off. There's a lot of really specific things that I'm thinking about. I think I have a way to pull it off, but it's fucked.
Yeah,
it's fucked, and I love it. And that's just like the first scene, like the very first scene, like the sort of, like, yeah. And I'm like, I think it's gonna be a tough one to pull off. I'm gonna have to really put some creative juice into the turkey. But if I pull it off, I'm going to be very happy with it. It was just like one of those things where I reread it and I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. But you can't see it because it doesn't exist yet. So
yeah, but it maybe will. I'm excited already. I'll have to think of some.
Hold your hype, sir. It will be out in 2 Brabants. And whatever unit of time you think that is, double it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Good music,
okay, Valor said they had another name for space stations and ski lodges with boots everywhere. They got like snow boots on. You thought you had another name for Santa and ED, can't remember, but it was something like the napping cat burglar. What?
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
that was.
What was the cat?
The winking cat.
The winking cat.
But that was like she was like a art thief or whatever that was like the sponsor of a Christmas mystery either last year or the year before that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I think it was last year.
Yeah, well, last year. It was they gave a lot of money out. And there's also jumps. Yeah, so
that was a good one. Not 20 million credits. Boo.
Yeah, it's like 140 or something. It's quite a lot, man.
Like
20 million.
I think it's Christmas, man. It's Christmas. 300 billion.
Yeah,
that's what you should give out. 300 billion. Never have to worry about fees again. It's Christmas. Can you imagine though? Can you imagine if they're just like like they just put an Easter egg hunt in the game and you get the prize and it's like here's 300 billion. Oh!
Suddenly every player's got a carrier and you can't jump any of them. It's like, oh no. Right, cool.
All right, I gotta sign off on the stream. So thank you guys for coming and sticking around. I say 07 to all ya, fly Dangus, and I'll see you. I'll post in the Discord when the next one will be. Keep your eyes and ears on the
dial.
I don't know. Just check your phones.